understand. I don't know. Like, that doesn't process to me. I just want, So, big gifts. Huge. No. I mean, no, it gets, I mean, most of the time for, like, anything, first of all, no gifts for Valentine's Day. But even if it's a holiday, it's almost like a birthday or Christmas or something. Especially if I just bought myself something that was pricey, I go, we'll just count this. You know, like, it's okay. Or, here's what I was going to get, but you get it for me. Something like that. Like, it's no big deal.
Or you're happy with a funfetti cake.
Oh, that's all it is. That's really all I need.
That's what it comes down to, huh?
Not one made with soda water, like a real, like it says right on the box how they're made. Dairy products. Grab the, it's like, I want the eggs. Even if you have to cut that chicken open, get those eggs out. Put them in the funfetti cake. That's what I say.
A little extra butter.
A lot of extra
butter. It doesn't
butter.
call for butter.
It doesn't?
No.
Throw a little in there anyway.
It's water, oil, and eggs.
A little butter ain't going to hurt.
Put a little whole milk in there, too, for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make it creamy.
Yeah.
And that's
delicious.
It. Right. And I'm happy with that. No, I don't need gifts. I'm not a, Do you get gifts for Valentine's Day?
For Valentine's Day, she's getting a tomahawk steak.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
And we're going to grill it together.
That's great. And your wife's a chef, so it's like, just make some dope-ass grub.
She got me a tomahawk for my birthday. And oh, my God, it's literally like the best steak ever.
You love it.
And she's like, oh, there'll be leftovers. I'm like, no, there won't.
No. Yeah. It's weird. I get these big food items, and everybody tells me there'll be leftovers, but there are never leftovers. You're not a doggy bag guy. No. You'll eat it right there.
Steak's that delicious.
Right. That's what you were talking about, I think, yesterday, where it's like you marveled at my ability to stop eating. When we were talking about the Mike Tyson commercial.
Yes.
And the big, nasty people.
Yeah.
Fudgy. The fudgy people. The big, fat, nasty, fudgy people. Is because, they gorge. Because it's so good that it's almost like you forget, you stop when you're full because you just want to keep having the pleasure. Is that right? Am I?
100%.
Okay. And I don't,
You don't get that way.
No.
That's incredible.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Travis, do you gorge?
Yeah.
You do?
I will. Yeah.
Like if you have like a whole big pizza, there's pizza left over, and you're like,
there's not pizza left over.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
But you'll go to the point of like, oh my God, I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, because I want to finish.
But the pizza's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Like
That's what your wife says, by the way.
Wait, to you?
Yeah, no. Your wife goes like this. Yeah, but I want to finish.
Like we picked it.
That's good, right? That's really good. No, thank you, dude. I don't know. I don't know that that's true. By the way,
talking about dinner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was just a little joke. It was just talking about dinner.
A little wink.
A little wink. Yeah. No, that's no disrespect, by the way.
I appreciate
and I've told you that before.
No, like we went to Spumoni Gardens last week.
Yeah.
I had like four pieces, and I was like, I could easily have
Dessert?
two.
No dessert?
No pizza.
Oh.
I was like,
there's always room for dessert.
Yeah,
I could easily have two. Not when the
you make
pizza's
room.
like $45 now.
Cannolis, like didn't
Dude,
they have some good Italian?
You know what? I'm not a cannoli.
I'm not a
guy.
cannoli guy either.
What do you like to have for dessert, Troy?
Everything.
Oh, really?
But not cannolis?
Everything.
I mean, I'll eat a cannoli, but like I never eat a cannoli.
I can think of a million things I'd rather.
I never eat a
have.
cannoli. I'm like, oh my God, that was so delicious.
Same.
But that's what's great about you, Troy, is that you're like, I don't really like cannolis, but if somebody puts them on the table, they're good as gone.
Yeah. Oh, I'll eat them.
You will too.
But I'm not buying them.
Good as gone. Right.
Yeah.
Right. The chef wanted to bring you out some cannolis. Woo.
Sure. Compliments to the chef?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wouldn't want to insult anybody. Yeah. But then you wonder if the chef is just watching you going like, I wonder if we can just keep putting food on the table and he'll just keep eating it.
Well, that's going to cost them.
Well, still, it's fun. Yeah. Who's going to break first?
Bad.
Yeah. You don't leave leftovers.
Usually not. I mean, unless like sometimes we'll go out for Chinese food and like order way too much.
Intentionally
to take some home.
Right. I literally justify those stupid Uber Eats charges by knowing it's just one meal. And I'm like, there'll be enough left over that it'll be lunch tomorrow as well.
It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I don't think you just
I
like
appreciate that.
You just eat food for necessity though. You don't really like overly enjoy it.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah, if
You don't go into the kitchen and just grab a quick snack?
I mean, it'll be real quick. But no, not if I'm satiated. No. I mean, there have been times where it's like I'm irritable, and like shit. And my wife's like, it's 4:00. You haven't eaten anything. You got to eat something. And I go, oh yeah, that's right. I'll forget. I'll
Joe
totally.
Pesci.
Yeah. That's right. I start talking like Joe Pesci from Goodfellas. She goes, you're not you when you're hungry.
Your mom cook as a kid?
My mom is maybe the greatest cook that's ever lived.
Really? And you're not that excited about food?
No.
Better than Gordon Ramsay.
Way better than Gordon Ramsay, and I'll say it to his face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, he is good. Not as good as my mom. Maybe I took it for granted. Maybe it's just like, oh, there's just amazing, and she made dinner every single night. Like, it was like different meals, real food, not like from scratch every night. And like, maybe I took it for granted, and it was just like, well, there's just always excellent food, so I just have a couple bites and split.
Are your siblings like you with the food?
No.
Do they enjoy food?
They do. They enjoy food much more.
Interesting.
Right. But like, yeah. I mean, even when people are making dinner plans, they're like, oh, where do you want to go? Just tell me where. I'll be there. Just tell me where.
And a seat.
That's it. I want to sit. I'll find something that I'll eat, and then I'll be fine. What's the, because if they leave it to me, it'll either be a chain restaurant or what's the closest.
Yeah.
That's more.
Those are the options.
That's more either I can know in advance what I'm getting, or it's very close. Those are two real strong drawing factors for me. But yeah, I mean, I'll get like boneless buffalo wings and onion rings or whatever.
So you don't get tired of it.
No, and then I'll have the leftovers tomorrow.
But you're not like, oh, let's switch it up.
No, I really am not tired of it. It's so good. I'm not tired of it at all. But maybe that's because I don't ever like have those moments where I'm like, oh my God, I overdid it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I won't. Like, there'll be pizza left over. Again, pizza, guess what? That's lunch tomorrow. Plenty. Because I just had 1 or 2 slices, and then, now I'm not hungry anymore.
And you eat strange in a good way.
Appreciate you.
Because you eat very slow.
I do. Well, it's all compliments over here today, and I really like that. Yeah.
No, I mean,
well, you said I'm incredible, and he appreciates me.
Well, I wish I could eat the way you do.
And he wants to be more like me. You're the man,
No,
dude.
you're
I really
misreading
appreciate.
it.
I don't think so. I really appreciate what you're saying right now, dude. You're a good dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I do eat slowly. I eat very slow, and it's not intentionally. It's just I'm not sitting there like I have to do it, but I'm not sitting there like savoring and enjoying.
You eat very slow.
And go, yeah.
You'll have a breakfast sandwich. It'll sit there the whole show, and you'll take one bite off of it and let it sit for like.
I remember when I was in Florida, and you were like, "My wife is gonna make bacon, egg, and cheese like from scratch. They're the best on pretzel bread."
On pretzel bread.
I was like, "That sounds
Oh,
great."
those were so good.
They were, and people are insulted by it or whatever. I had taken like one bite, and it was sitting there 45 minutes later, and he's like, "Do you not like that?" I go, "It's great.
It's insane.
It's great."
Especially because it gets cold.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not even like it's just food. You guys watch this coffee
it's
like
annoying.
I know.
real slow.
I mean, that's the way you're supposed to eat.
It is?
You're supposed to eat slow.
Nah.
Look at me.
You eat fast so you can enjoy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Like all things. Because the quicker you do, the more you can do. Yeah.
I'm actually surprised you don't eat fast because you view it as such a hindrance to continue to do everything else that you've got going on.
I guess so.
That you would just want to get it out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, I don't actively view it as a hindrance. I don't actively view it as anything.
No, but you
I don't
don't want to.
consider-
Like, if you didn't have to eat, you wouldn't eat.
No, I'm not like the kid in Dick Tracy.
Right.
I'm not sitting there saying, when do we eat? No, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's also because I'm not, like, once you have a couple bites, you have what you need.
Yeah, but you want to have a couple more bites because it was so good.
Now I have a couple more.
I just feel like you don't really have a relationship with food.
I don't
Like,
have
You
a-
have a love-hate relationship with food, right? Like,
It-
so do I.
It hurts you, doesn't it? But you love it so much because it blankets you and it makes you feel good. Then it also makes you feel bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like if I, there's times where it's like when I go to McDonald's, I want it to hurt.
You do.
I want to walk away mad. And
You do.
just disgusted.
You do.
Pain for pleasure.
That's right. That's right. It's like getting into a toxic relationship and knowing that, like, I want this person to love me so much that I want it to hurt because that's how I know that she loves me. And that's how you are with Big Macs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
I've literally eliminated everything from my life.
Right. You need something. You need something horrible.
Something to get excited about.
Right. Something to, like, there is a thing where it's like you need to be like, I fucked up. You need that feeling, right?
Yeah.
And the good times outweigh the bad.
Of course. But you need to know. But sometimes you do. You establish those relationships with things, with food, with whatever it is, where you're like, the reason that I know that I'm having these good times is because when they don't work out, it hurts so much. But that's how I know when it doesn't hurt, I'm having the best time. Yes. You can't possibly know you're having the best without teetering on the brink of disaster, right?
Correct.
Because what's right after the best? The worst.
The worst.
That's where it goes.
And shame.
Right. So you need that. You need that because all the rest of it's gone. So you need to do that with food. And that's why it's like, oh, like if I buy a sleeve of flying saucers from Carvel, we're good for days. Days. They're not going to make it through the evening, are they? Are they going to make it to sunrise?
Probably don't even make it into the freezer.
I don't think so. You can leave them out on the counter. You don't have to worry about them melting at all. You could leave them out on the counter like a fruit bowl. If somebody comes over and goes, aren't those going to melt? You go, no, they'll be gone by then.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Like vegetable and dip.
That's right. You just leave it out. You're like, isn't that going to melt? No. They don't melt that fast. They're going to be gone. They'll be disappeared. Not a crumb. Not even big enough for a mouse. But you love it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do it as much.
You buy chicken McNuggets as a side. I don't do that. You know?
Excited for that.
Hot honey?
McArch.
Oh, the McArch.
Burger or whatever.
I think it's the McArch.
It's like 2/4 pound patties.
Uh-huh. That's half a pound.
Destroy that as soon as the day comes out.
You're counting down for the McArch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you're having a 1/4 pounder. You're like, I wish there was about a quarter more, another 1/4 pound of meat in here.
A double 1/4 pounder. I'm like, ooh, that's
right.
That's a lot of meat.
Is it like, is it different meat? Is it like when they did like the Arch Deluxe?
It's the Big Arch now. I think it's the.
They have the Arch Deluxe. We call it the Big Arch. Big Macs are, but there's a different sauce on it. Big Arch sauce. And that looks like a different bun. Are there?
Yeah, there's a different bun. Yeah,
is
those crispy onions?
Crispy onions.
Oh my goodness. And is the bun peppered or is that poppy seeds?
I think it's poppy seeds with sesame seeds.
I will tell you, I like a sesame seed and a poppy seed. I like both those.
I bet you could probably get a chicken. You can modify
double patty chicken?
Yeah.
A lot of chicken.
You tried the chicken Big Mac when they had that?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, you don't like the special? You might like the sauce, special sauce.
I might be fine with it, but like I'm okay, you know.
Yeah. Like your nuggies.
I get a 20-piece. I've even most of the time now. I'm not even getting fries anymore.
What?
I go in. I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
We used to be a proper country.
I know.
What's going on?
I know. I go in. I get a 20-piece nuggets.
Yeah.
A nice dipping sauce. Hot honey is there now, so that's very exciting.
Hot honey sauce?
Nope. You just say hot honey. You don't want to sound like a total idiot. But whatever the dipping sauce is, either specialty or just go with ranch or but whatever you're feeling. I get 20-piece nuggets and a big Diet Coke. And that's it. You know? Huh. And also I'm scooping up about between 45 and 50 grams of protein there too. So that's pretty good.
You don't think to yourself like when you're eating it, you're like, there's something missing here.
No.
Yeah, something to have in between the nugs.
Yeah. No. You know when I go, I'll have another nug in between.
Man.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're cutting out McDonald's French fries.
I do. I do.
Crazy.
I know. It's crazy. But that's the way I'm living life right now.
You are.
You know?
You're living life on the edge these days.
Right.
Troy, when does this drop?
I don't know if they have a date. It's in Europe at the moment.
Oh, but it's coming over here. It's coming.
It looks good.
It's on the ferry right now. It's on its way. It's on the boat. What is a McArch exactly? Do we have what is it? Because it's got those crispy onions. It's got the bun with the poppy seeds on it.
The lettuce. Special sauce.
The McArch most commonly refers to McDonald's Big Arch Burger. Oh.
Thanks, Aya.
A large limited time offering. I like that it's before it's limited time, it's large. I want you to know that's the biggest, it's large. but it's also limited time. Okay, 2 beef patties, white cheddar cheese. That's nice.
Yeah.
Crispy and slivered onions. Wow, lettuce, pickles, and a special sauce on a poppy and sesame seed bun. Oh, this is good. Troy, you're going to like this.
Yeah.
It's known for its high calorie count and international appeal before potential U.S. release. I see. So really, it's like it's the fact you're getting all that meat, but that white cheddar is going to hit different.
Yep.
A nice crispy onion is going to be good. And I think it's really going to boil down to whatever that new special sauce is. Whatever they're mixing together.
And 2 kinds of onions. That's exciting.
Slivered and crispy?
Mm-hmm.
That is.
Yeah.
Did you get excited when you saw that?
Yeah. Crispy onion will elevate a burger.
Absolutely.
You think they're going to look at you funny when you order 2?
I can only handle those.
What if there's 2 in front of you?
How do you know?
I mean, are you trying me?
Yeah. Here's the thing. You tell me you can only handle 1. I think you would only order 1. I think if I was ordering for the table and grabbed 2 for you, I don't think we're leaving with an extra. I think 2 are going down. You know? Yeah. I think we might have to make a couple stops after that. But I think 2 are going down. I did see, this was exciting, that the CEO of McDonald's, who I didn't know was an Instagram celebrity as well.
Yes.
He's big on the social. He made predictions as to where food is going in 2026. Mm-hmm. And I was paying close attention. And I like what he was doing because he took big credit. First of all, I think it's a little insider trading-y. Because a lot of times, like if McDonald's just goes, this is our new thing, there's a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like that kind of does set, it has the ability, I'm not saying it does every time, but it has the ability to set a trend.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
However, I think he's handling this with integrity. You know what I mean? Because I think he prides himself. And I do like that he is so into the food thing. It's not like a lot of these companies will just hire a CEO. Like, you know, like when Apple was like, oh, we'll hire the CEO from Pepsi. Like, you're a CEO of something. You know how to run a company. You know how to run a company. It seems like this guy actually likes the food industry, which is good.
Yeah.
You want boots on the ground.
Absolutely.
You know? And so this is Chris K. He's the McDonald's CEO. And he wants to get out there and predict what 2026 is going to hit us with. Okay? Let's hear a little bit of it.
Hey, here, it is that time of year. We're going to start making our 2026
Can you pause for a minute? What is it with, like, CEOs or executives? Because they do it at Apple, too, where they do not know what to do with their hands when they talk. Like, it feels like there is some kind of high-level executive training course where they teach people how to be human beings. Because somehow they've lost touch with it. And they just start doing things with their hands as they speak because now is the time. And like you go, what are you doing, dude?
I just feel like anybody that's in this position is just so socially awkward.
Yeah.
They never developed regular social skills and how to just be a human.
And it's probably also because like to be a CEO, you have to be so locked into numbers. Like you can't even associate people with the numbers that you're looking at. You know, that's why companies have to do like layoffs and stuff like that. They have to match a number. The shareholders want to see this number. I have to make this number happen. So they're just sitting there staring at numbers all day. And I guess then they got to figure out what to do with their hands when they talk. They don't have a little calculator to push. Okay, sorry.
But before I do that, I do have to do a little bit of a victory lap.
Nice.
Because this time last year, I was asked for my 2025 predictions. And I did say what was going to be big. Going to be protein.
Mm-hmm.
Was going to be AI. It's going to be sauces.
Okay, pause for a second.
I mean, that's a good prediction. He was right.
They put out so many sauces.
McDonald's is a big sauce place. That feels like he's trying to sell some sauces. But listen.
And they incorporated AI into...
I don't know what the AI, I don't know what he's talking about. Why is he saying AI is?
I don't know.
Are we eating AI food?
No, probably.
Fuck.
I believe that, isn't there an AI McDonald's that's fully like robotic?
Well, I mean, when you go through the drive-thru, like...
It's a man.
That's a man's voice.
Yeah. How would they get a man's voice without
Say,
a man?
Welcome to McDonald's. What would you like? And then you say,
He's
like,
so
I'd like 100,000 soft serves. And then they're like, hold on. And then you hear a real person say, yeah, what do you want?
Oh, what if you do like 50 hamburgers, 50 cheeseburgers, 55 sodas, 55 chicken tenders, 55 onion rings?
You just got to make sure that you're in one of those pay it forward lines.
You got to pay it forward.
Oh, okay. Yes, McDonald's has tested a mostly automated restaurant in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah, no,
designed
that's
for
great.
little to no human interaction.
Excellent.
Okay.
Great. Good. So what do you do when your order's wrong?
Good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's usually already in Troy's stomach before he realizes that the order was wrong. Oh, was that? I don't know. I ate it. Yeah. No. I think the AI thing is his thing. That's not a real prediction. That doesn't count. But I would say I'm okay with.
Also, that was a very easy prediction to make.
Of course, that just feels like a overall.
AI?
I think any industry you could just go. I think AI, and like nobody's gonna question it because nobody knows what it is. So they just go AI.
Yes, McDonald's extensively uses AI to improve efficiency,
Ah.
customer experience across its globe. Restaurant Network in 2026, through a partnership with Google Cloud, AI is integrated into drive-through voice ordering, kitchen equipment, and app-based promotions.
What I tell you?
You nail that one, Travis. Travis, right again.
Does that make you guys sad when you think about the McDonald's
Yeah, of
you
course.
grew up with in like high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
It's a different product.
You know I don't like any of this shit.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. No, it makes me.
They're all sterile. They have no life. Like,
It makes me sad, like when I think about, like like it was almost this sort of coming of age kind of, like when you're in.
that's where you lost your virginity.
That's not what coming of age means.
You became a man at a McDonald's.
Well,
became
it's
a
like
man.
it's like when you become a man. You know what I mean? When you go through when your balls drop. You know, it's kind of like that.
Go to a stall with Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The Grimace shows up. It's a party.
What
You
did
don't
the
know any
Hamburglar
better.
take from you?
And you don't know any better.
His innocence.
He shows up with stripes,
Stole it.
and you don't know the Hamburglar has one of those flaps in the back of his outfit, and nobody knows that.
And you can't identify him because he's got that mask.
Well, he's got that mask on. You don't know who he is. You don't. I mean, they're pulling over DoorDash drivers trying to find this Hamburglar. They can't find him.
I had no idea to flap.
Yeah, there's a flap on the back.
I feel so bad for you.
No, I honestly. It
No
made
wonder
me
he
who I
eats
am.
so slow. He's like worried something's gonna happen.
The Grimace is going to show up again.
That grimace.
That goddamn Grimace is back. No, I more mean it was like a rite of passage that high schoolers would work at a fast food
Oh, of
joint.
course, yeah.
Right? Like that's more what I think.
That was an entry level job.
Right.
That's where you went to work.
Yeah, like I was literally watching the movie Mallrats over the weekend,
Great movie.
and I was like, this doesn't apply.
No.
Like the whole
None of
sweeping thing, none of it applies
No.
anymore. This is a work of pure fiction. So yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if it actively makes me sad, but I don't think it's positive. You know, it's like, wow. Because it's like, you go like, well, the high school kids can now go to AI camp. You're like, no, what? It's not AI camp or working the drive-thru at McDonald's. Like you worked at the drive-thru at McDonald's because you were a burnout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What are the burnouts supposed to do? You're supposed to be spitting on your onion rings in the parking lot. But okay, but I will give him the protein thing. The protein thing did pop off big.
But it popped off because all these
Everybody called
CEOs just decided to do that.
Everything's protein now.
Yeah.
But also Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? She showed up at Dunkin' Donuts with the proteins.
That's true.
You think
And-
that was her idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was her. And the sauces, you could say he does have some kind of control over that, and he does, but I do think that it is more like it was effective. Like, I think McDonald's introducing sauces throughout the year that are limited time has probably actually had a really strong effect on business, and I don't know that everybody would have been able to predict that.
That's a layup. What are you talking about? Everybody loves limited time sauces.
I mean, now we know, and I do.
I would have known before.
You would have been in there going like, yeah, this is going to work, dude.
Yeah, of
High
course.
five.
Yes, let's do it.
One guy would have been like, I think you need to do menu items.
Shut up.
Shut up. We're just putting the sauces out. Let's get celebrity endorsements. No.
Because there's nothing worse than when a limited time offering ends.
Oh. I go to the McDonald's and you go and you're like, I'm going to get Buffalo Ranch again. And it's grayed out on the screen. You're like, and then I try to remind myself, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. And just wait. Hopefully I'll cycle through again. It's going to be really tough for me.
That's how you are with pets and fast food.
100%. 100, and that's why I immediately go to the new sauce. Honestly, they should let me go to the new limited sauce before the old limited sauce is dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
So you
maybe
can
have
make a
a
new
boat
friend?
transition.
Yep.
Make the transition a little easier. Because it is going to be tough for me when that hot honey goes away. It's going to be, yeah, and if I come in here in a month or two and like I'm just impossible to deal with, it's probably because they did away with the hot honey. I'm telling you right now.
Do you get extra sauces knowing that they're not going to be around forever, so you want to save some?
Well, I do, but then I look in the back of the fridge and I have sauces from like months ago, and they're not good anymore.
They probably are.
Keep it in the freezer.
In the fridge. It's McDonald's.
Freezer.
Fake.
That is the other thing. You can probably just leave them out.
You might keep them in your glove box all summer, and they'll be fine.
You don't have to
They'll be fine.
refrigerate McDonald's sauce. They're not refrigerated there.
Yeah.
No, but they go through them there.
Just leave them in the.
I bet you're fine.
Think so?
Totally.
Yeah.
Isn't there a date on it too?
No,
Oh.
no, nothing at McDonald's expires.
I mean, they're like, if you want us to put a date on it, whatever. What date do you want us to put on it?
Does this make you feel better?
Yeah, there you go. There you
Here,
go.
let me write
Hey,
2027 on it.
Hey.
Here.
pick it. What's your favorite date? Okay, that's the date.
Yeah, of course they're still good. Sauce.
No, you do not have to refrigerate unopened. But are you talking shelf stable and can be stored in a cool, dry place like a pantry or drawer?
I mean,
However,
unopened sauces, like you don't refrigerate an unopened bottle of ketchup.
No.
It's
that's
sold.
true.
It's sold on the
shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to throw.
But there's
those in the
nothing
fridge.
wrong with refrigerating.
No.
If anything, it's lasting longer.
Oh, whoa,
so-
this says they can most unopened fast food sauces last for several months, up to 1 year.
And that's what they say.
Up to 1 year for barbecue or ketchup.
It lasts years.
Of course it does.
You think I should stock up on the hot honey?
Definitely.
Ask for
Yes.
extra and just have a
Definitely.
stockpile.
Even if it costs you $0.25 a sauce, you're gonna really appreciate that investment.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's going to pay dividends.
It will pay dividends.
Okay.
Yes.
No, you're right. I do like a solid investment.
Yeah.
Because I'll look at those packets when they're not available at McDonald's, and I'll go, I'd easily pay 50 cents for one of these today.
Oh.
And then I'll go, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. I've doubled my money in sauces.
That's girl math.
Yeah. I'm just opening the drawer. I'm mainly into limited sauces right now. Ah!
Yeah, you should definitely be stocking up if it's something you love.
I give this McDonald's guy credit because
CEO.
I do. Because I wasn't really, I spent decades not even having any sauce at all with the McNugs. And now that's right.
Yeah, you didn't like ointment.
I didn't like ointments for a while.
I thought you like ranch.
Well, the ranch was the gateway.
Oh.
Ranch was the first one. Ranch was the
He's
gateway.
been expanding his palate lately.
Yeah, I've
Thank you.
learned. Yeah.
And you were big on legalizing ranch.
I still am. You know?
Yeah.
But I also think 311 was an inside job.
I get that.
You know? Don't you?
Yes.
Okay. But now I get very excited when the poster goes up for the new sauce, or sometimes they put the new sauce and they gray it out on the iPads that you order from before it starts, and you know, oh, in a week they're going to ungray that, and it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. But now he has his 3 predictions for this year, which since he's the CEO of
I'm
McDonald's,
sure they're all going to come true.
he probably has full control over.
Yeah.
It's more a teaser than a prediction. That'd be like me going like, I'd like to predict 3 things we're going to talk about on the show today. We'll see if it happens. I don't know. All right, let's see what the predictions are.
That's pretty good. So anyway, here you go.
Pretty good.
Drum roll for 2026. My predictions. Take it to the bank.
Oh.
Number 1,
Okay.
fiber's going to be big.
What?
Number 2, sweet and spicy together
What?
is going to be a big food trend.
No.
And number 3,
Right?
you're going to see a lot of beverage innovation. Those are my 3 picks.
Okay.
So now you know
Things
what's
to
coming
look
to
out for in
McDonald's.
2026. I feel confident.
Everybody
I like this.
feel confident because we've already put the money behind
We do it. We're the ones who do it. You can't escape us. Here's
sweet and spicy chicken.
well, they already have. Well, I guess that's
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour. I think he's already pushing. I mean, you know what sweet and spicy is,
Yeah, sweet and spicy together.
but I mean, you know what product?
Hot honey.
Yeah,
honey, right?
He's already pushing the hot honey, right? Which is genius. I really respect it.
and that's
honestly.
huge. Everywhere.
Yeah, hot honey is already
People are tired of it.
right. It's already a thing
Yeah,
that you're tired of hearing about. I've been on hot honey for a minute, to be fair.
Same.
But good. I figured.
I'm not surprised.
Did you do it on pizza?
Oh, hot honey
Have I
pizza?
done- I don't think
Yeah,
I've
that's the thing.
No.
Have you had
Oh.
truffle honey before on pizza?
No, but
I put truffle butter.
Oh, you gotta try
You
it.
love truffle butter.
I do love truffle butter.
Cooking fillets with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
truffle
yeah.
butter?
That's right. That's right. Hot honey on pizza.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
so
thing.
good.
You get a slice. They got that at Domino's?
I do Grand Street pizza. They do a spicy Lenny.
Ooh,
That's
spicy.
that's pepperoni, jalapenos, and hot honey.
Oh.
Bro.
Let's go get some pizza.
You know what would be? I would put hot honey on cold pizza, like on leftover cold pizza.
Dude, hot pizza too, bro.
It works either way.
Either way.
Wow.
Put a little on that crust, so when you get to the crust, it's like, oh.
Yeah. I put hot honey on my eggs.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's really good. It's really good. But yeah, so he's already trying to push the hot honey agenda, which I get it. I mean, that's what they're in the business of. I respect it.
Yeah.
I like that he said beverage innovation because I'm going to look like a G. Remember when I came in here? I had to be like, I mean, it was many months ago. And I told you all about all these dirty sodas and that the Utah thing.
Yeah, but that's unhealthy. McDonald's isn't going to push something that's like really unhealthy.
You don't think so?
No.
Something very sugary?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how they navigate those waters.
Yeah, no, this is weird.
Yeah, I'm telling you. First, it's going to be dirty sodas, then pluralizing marriages. We're getting everything from the Mormons. Everything's coming over from Utah. So, Troy, you better start looking around. You're going to need a second spouse.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hey, listen.
Trust me.
McDonald's is a gateway to more marriages.
Oh, yeah. Trust me when I tell you. No, I like that because he's saying beverage innovation.
Yeah. That's
Probably,
real mysterious.
And you know why he's saying beverage innovation? Can I make a prediction? I'll make my own prediction. Because I know this. I might not eat a lot, but I study all this stuff.
Sure.
I think he's making beverage innovation because McDonald's is going to coin and brand their own term for dirty sodas. And they're going to try to take it for their
soda?
own.
So you're saying they're going to make them there? That's a lot of extra work.
No, they're going to figure out specific ones. Like, Sonic's already does it. You know, they just have like this line. I mean, you have to, it's more of
Sonic has like 1,000 different.
Right, it becomes an investment where you just have everything. I don't think that they're going to do it like that. I think they're going to first like introduce some kind of like special Coke because they're known for their Coke, special root beer, like a McFlurry. Like you can't just get anything on a McFlurry. You either choose the Oreo McFlurry or the M&M McFlurry. Yeah. There's two ways to do it, and I think that they'll do it like that. I don't think that they'll just offer like pick your soda, pick your topping, pick your syrup. I don't think they'll do that.
What if it's just Coke with real cocaine?
They'll call it old school Coke.
Yeah.
Back how your grandfather loved it. This is how it was supposed to be. No, I think they're going to come out with their own dirty sodas. I think they're going to be very specific to exactly what they are. That's how they'll get around the fact that it's extra work. It'll be the same way, you know, here are your McFlurries, here are your shakes. You can get a root beer, whatever. And it'll be, these are the three ingredients. And everybody will know how to make it. And that you can't go, on a little of this and a little of that. No. This isn't a dirty soda. This is a Mick jerk-off or whatever it's going to be called, you know?
That's the good.
Well, I'm not. I'm more the big picture guy. And then we'll send it over to branding for the
You're thinking
specifics.
back to what happened when you were a kid.
Right.
Flashback.
Right. That's all that is.
What if you're totally off base and it's just a new kind of ice?
McDonald's not switching up their ice.
What if they do like the ice with the hole in it?
No, McDonald's not switching up their ice because there's too many franchises famous for ice. McDonald's not switching up ice. So ice is a big deal for people.
Yeah.
Sonic's ice is a big deal. Chick-fil-A ice is a big
Sonic's
deal.
ice.
Yeah, they're not switching up their ice because there are people who live and die by McDonald's beverages.
Absolutely.
And if they switch up their ice, it changes the entire beverage. It's way too risky. There's no way they're switching up their ice.
What kind
no
of ice
way.
do they have?
Just like it's traditional ice.
Oh.
You know. But if they all of a sudden were going like, okay, we're doing ice with holes in it.
I love the ice with holes.
I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yes, they're so good.
Yeah. But if they switched it up, people would be like, no, this is, and they'd say it doesn't taste the same. They go, no. You know, I mean, you saw how the fine folks of Shamokin reacted to the idea that they might have to go to Turkey Hill to get their donuts.
Well, a Turkey Hill donut is different than a Dunkin' Donut.
Well, you don't really like the Turkey Hill donuts.
No.
But so they're not changing their ice. I get where you're coming from, but they won't do it. People are too specific.
Okay.
Now, where he's really going out on a limb here is this fiber thing. Okay? I can't believe, and maybe it's possible. Mike, do you think, because protein has hit the nation by storm. They flipped the food pyramid upside down. The big government is trying to get you into protein. Chipotle is selling stuff just protein. It's like, hey, we got protein cups. We got protein sleeves. We got whatever you need with protein. They're selling breakfast summer sausages. They're doing everything that they can.
What's a summer sausage?
I don't know. I just heard somebody talking about it. They're doing everything that they can to get protein in your system. Dunkin' Donuts is doing protein.
Yeah, and then you see like, the government posts like the war on protein is over. And I'm like, when did...
I don't ever know that there was a war on protein.
Oh, yeah, there was.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they were doing
war on
those
protein?
meatless Mondays and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but were they doing it specific? I thought they were just doing it to be like, we love vegans, not to be like protein is bad.
Yeah, nobody
Well,
ever
why
said
would you
protein is bad.
exclude meat?
cow farts.
The vegans don't have to
Cow
eat the meat.
farts.
Meat eaters can eat.
Yeah, but anti-meat is not anti-protein.
Period.
Yeah, there's not meatballs
Yes,
in.
it is.
When Dunkin' Donuts is like
It's anti-complete protein.
when Dunkin' Donuts is like we're going protein forward and we're making these protein drinks, they're not putting meatballs in the refreshers. They're just
It's probably whey,
yeah,
which would come from.
but they're not going. I mean, the pro-vegan agenda is a different agenda than the anti-protein. There was never an anti-protein.
They're all holding hands.
Agenda.
Yeah, they want to eat. They want to make people eat bugs instead of meat.
Yeah.
Bugs are gross.
What? That's
But-
not vegan either.
Bugs?
It's not. Who wants
That's
to,
more of a new world.
who wants to make people?
They.
Bill Gates does.
Yes.
Oh, they talk a lot.
Is
don't
it in the
they?
files?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
I didn't make it all the way through. 3.5 million pages.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, dude. I'm gonna search. I'm gonna alt F bugs.
Well, he's the one that's pushing all the fake meat and shit like that.
Yeah.
'Cause he thinks that the cows farting is killing the environment.
Do you think it is?
I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
I mean, listen, if the cow's farting is killing the environment, all the more reason to eat them so they stop farting.
Yeah. Let's eat them cows.
You know what cow's not farting? The one that's making up those two patties in the arch burger.
The one that's in my belly.
That's right. He's not. Now I hope my farts don't kill the ozone. We still worried about the ozone? I haven't heard about the ozone in a while. In the 90s, it was all about the ozone. They said stop using hairspray.
Ozone.
Stop using hairspray. It's killing the ozone. And then they were just like,
What was all that hair metal?
that's what it was.
Is that what it
Brett
was?
Michaels was really
Bret
contributing. I mean, he fucked up the ozone big time.
Yeah.
And they said, good news. Seattle came in. They don't even wash their hair. The ozone's fine now.
Went back to normal.
Eddie Vedder and Kurt, they fixed everything.
Yep.
Thank you. By the way, shout out to them.
For fixing the ozone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kurt has his own problems, but
Well, I
He
heard
didn't have
about
problems.
that.
He's dead.
Yeah, but by the way, not surprising.
I've known this for years.
Yeah.
You guys are talking.
Is there going to be a pro fiber push, you think,
I
Mike?
think there is because
Is there an undertow of pro fiber right now going on?
there is because and there was a lot of stuff in those documents. So
The files?
the files.
You're looking at the files for nutrition?
Let me tell you something. The Jeffrey Epstein bran muffin recipe
He
has
called
been,
it the Sammy brand muffin, I think.
has been going viral as hell
Talk to me about this,
on
Mike.
the internet.
I keep seeing that these files. There's so much there. There's so many different.
It's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of layers.
It's a tree with many, many branches, and I've been
Yeah.
trying to swing from branch to branch, trying to figure out what's going on in these things. I was seeing a thing yesterday about all the comedians that are. Did you know? You know what's in the files? Jeffrey Epstein was bummed when Bruno Sammartino and Pedro Morales died.
Really?
Yes, yes, and I might have heard from the person or people who might have delicately helped the Iron Sheik with his tweets. Delicately,
Right.
You know, not that he
Yes.
just,
Mhm.
not that it was just one of my friends writing those tweets.
Oh.
No, just
The Iron Sheik
delicate.
dictating.
What if I told you that in the Epstein files, Jeffrey Epstein sent a tweet or an email about how great the Iron Sheik's tweet was?
Wow.
It's in the files.
How about that?
That's
And
a
I might
compliment.
have gotten a text that said, "Are we still friends?" Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I'm already getting over the fact that Jeffrey Epstein was a fan of the Iron Sheik, Bruno Sammartino, and Pedro Morales. Not shocking, by the way. Those are all specifically New York legends, as is, to a lesser extent, Jeffrey Epstein.
Brooklyn guy.
Yeah, and he had a great house in New York, from what I heard. But he also loved comedians.
I did.
You know what I mean?
I think you like Whitney Cummings a lot.
Yes, I read that. That I caught. And I get it. Two broke girls.
Tim Dillon had a funny bit where saying like that he's like sitting there torturing somebody, and he's like, "Oh, that's right, I have tickets to the Improv to go see you."
Tim Dillon's had a few funny bits lately.
Oh, Tim Dillon is on fire.
He's on fire. He's on fire. He's burning everything down.
Scorched earth.
Everyone's mad at him.
He talked to the head of ICE.
Yeah?
I believe that might have been Mario Bosco portraying.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Portraying the head of ICE with a heavy Italian accent, talking about stereotypical Italian foods.
I'm pretty sure that was the head of ICE. I stay out of the news, so I don't know what he looks like.
I thought it was him. I'd be honest with you.
Yeah.
Mike, what is this bran muffins recipe?
I mean, we can scroll down to it, but there's a little A little preamble here. Apparently, he would have one every morning at 6:30, and they were so good that one of his friends wrote a lengthy poem about them.
What? You know you got weird money and control over people when they're writing poems about your breakfast. Okay, this is, oh my goodness. So this is the poem.
This is the poem about Jeff Epstein's delicious bran muffins.
Wow. Jeff Epstein, the breakfast chef. The poem is, I sat on the throne, I tried to squat, but my insides tied in a knot. Oh, turtles move at a faster pace. Harvey would surely win this race. Oh my goodness. But this is about him trying to take a shit after one of Jeff Epstein's muffins?
No, this is about him trying to take a shit before.
Oh, I should have gotten to the eyes. You know what? Okay, I should have known. This is preamble.
It's going to take you on a journey.
Okay, this person pushed and squeezed and shook his ass, hoping that this too shall pass. What came out, I'm ashamed to say, was not solid on this day. I mean, what is going on with these people? I feel like, if I got an email like this, I'd be, you think I got time in my life to read your poems? You know, I'm too busy to get stuff like this. Except these weirdos are like, oh, this is funny. It goes back to what we were talking about people being so out of touch that they're like, oh, it's funny, like a really, really long poem, really long, about taking a dump. So I think that's funny. So now I'm a human being. Yeah. Few blasts of wind, explosive sound. That's how stingy am I behind? Resisting my every measure, still guarding its precious treasure. He's talking about his doo-doo?
The turd is the precious treasure.
Okay. Danielle, you can relate?
This sounds like the Christmas story Mike wrote me.
Oh, no. This honestly, it is so verbose and long and wordy. It really does. Like, if I went up there and it said M. Montone, I would not be surprised. Mike, we found you in the files.
I think I can carve a better turn of phrase than this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Although, like, Mike's writing it would be, like, intimidating when you look at it, but then when you started reading, there'd be enough laughs per prose or whatever these poems are, whatever they're called, that it would be worth it.
How about just a nice haiku?
Where does he get to the muffin? Oh, there it is. Digestive tea I started sipping, okay. X-lax, okay. Pants beyond repair. Ugh. You came to the rescue once. Oh, my God, it's the second page.
It's too long.
You came to the rescue once again, introducing Muffin Bran. Oh, again. Muffin Bran, maybe? Wrinkly, moist raisins, walnuts, and flax seeds? Ready to satisfy the X-lax needs? Poured my coffee, devoured the bran. Soon one of those would hit the fan. Oh, the shit, I guess? Is that what he's saying? Think so?
I believe that's the reference.
That's how you interpreted it as well?
I think that's where we're headed.
Okay. The toilet's now clogged, failing to flush. Seeing the size of it makes me blush. If anybody asks, I'll say it was the dog. Even though Bailey, is that the dog's name, I'll bet? Is smaller than the log. So he's saying that he took a shit bigger than his dog? Because of the bran muffin?
Presumably.
Huh? Today my bowels bow in gratitude, and then he thanks the muffin.
I like that something's redacted from the poem.
Now that blank, free of constipation. Well, that's redacted. It's probably Trump.
Don.
Yeah.
Do we know who wrote this terrible poem, or is that redacted?
For their own protection. It's redacted.
Yeah.
It's probably Trump. Anything that's redacted, I'm assuming it's Trump.
Same.
Danielle, when you read this poem, do you think to yourself, oh, maybe I got to try one of these Epstein muffins?
I mean, yeah, I already looked it up.
You did?
Yeah.
You did?
I mean, I have everything in there, flax and all that. It's just bran. I've never considered bran.
Oh, yeah.
Baking with it.
You got to do the bran.
Yeah.
Okay, the ingredients are... And you're saying, Mike, you would have one of these at 6:30 every single morning?
According to this blog post, yeah.
Oh, that was a blog post?
Yeah, well, it's, like if you get a recipe online now, it's not enough for people to just put the recipe. They have to put the entire story of what you're going to eat.
The story of the recipe. You're right. Yes, of course. For the muffin batter, it's 4 large eggs, 1 cup of olive oil, half a cup of dark brown sugar, 7 cups of almond flour, 4 cups of whole milk, 4 cups of digestive bran, half a cup of ground flaxseed, half a cup of whole flaxseed, 5 teaspoons of baking soda, quarter teaspoon of salt, a cup of raisins, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So that's the batter. You make your muffins that way, and then you make a topping of pecans, walnuts, sliced almonds, whole flaxseed, and flaxseed meal. What? That sounds good to you.
Delicious to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Who would have thought? After the files would come out, there is a reference where you could say that you're into some of the Epstein stuff. Look at that. No sugar. No sugar. Eggs and milk should always be organic. So should the olive oil. No sugar is to go into the topping mix. All right. And then they try to make it in the blog post?
Yeah.
Have you ever... And so you're saying, Mike, that based on the amount of powerful people that these Epstein muffins were being exposed to, that they could push it forward into the more populist agenda.
Well, he was friends with titans of industry, right?
That's
they
true.
are the shot callers.
That's true.
So this, yeah, and if they see this going viral, they'll say, you know what? We're down on the island. The muffins really are that good.
They really are good. Like, well, a lot of stuff we don't want to talk about on the island, but we will bring up the muffins.
So if you see McDonald's all of a sudden adding a bran muffin
right
to its offering.
Now, what if they, like, signal it and they make, like, the wrapper of the, the little paper on the muffin, if they make it blue and white stripes and it looks like the temple?
That'd be fun.
That's smart.
Isn't that a smart thing to do? Just that way, if you know, you know. That's just one of those, like, a little cute wink. IYK, you know what I mean? Maybe they put a little topper on the muffin that looks like the gold
topper.
Yeah.
So smart.
Yeah, wow. So, I mean, that looks disgusting, dude.
That's batter.
I know, but it's just like, it's so fibrous. It's like so bran heavy. Are you going to try it, Mike?
I mean, I do have a lot of flax at home. I'd have to get
You're halfway there.
The rest of these items. But
right, but
I do try to get my flax and my chia seeds, so.
There it is. You think you're going to try it? Well, you don't need eggs, though.
Yeah, I would probably do applesauce or something.
Substitute.
Yeah,
applesauce
milk.
is delicious.
I probably wouldn't use the sugar either. I'd want a healthier agave maybe. But I already make stuff. I eat stuff like this on the bus because it's quiet. I like to prep muffins for the week if I can. If I can't, then it's bus nuts. But basically what I eat anyway. So
that's wild. You like to prep muffins for the week, and then you go, so did Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I mean, and 6:30 is pretty spot on.
That's right. Yeah, 6:30. Time for my muffin.
We got to be regular. No?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Regardless of other distractions in life, you got to stay regular.
They have his beef jerky recipe.
He had beef jerky recipe? I didn't know anything about the cook. Now, is your wife looking into it, going, like, just in case we need it? Because she's a chef only, I ask.
Yeah.
No,
like, there's a lot of mentions of beef jerky in the files.
Right.
But some people are saying that's code.
I got you.
Not
like,
actually beef jerky.
He doesn't have a pizza recipe either.
No, he's really into pizza.
Oh, I saw that.
I mean...
Funny, there's no pictures of him eating pizza.
That's weird.
Loves talking about it.
Loves, and all his friends are talking about pizza.
One of everybody's favorite foods, right?
Wonder if you tried hot honey on it. It was delicious.
Andy in South Carolina. What's up, Andy?
Hey, how's it going, Sam?
Good.
You know me. When people are right, I want to acknowledge that they're right.
Nice.
So I just wanted to let you know that your prediction was correct. McDonald's had those weird, goofy Cosmic restaurants that failed everywhere.
That's right.
But they paid for a bunch of weird, dumb ingredients in those, so they are currently testing dirty sodas in 2 states with them to roll out later this year.
Yeah.
The pricing on them looks like you can get a large Diet Coke with cream and vanilla flavoring for $6.70.
That's pretty steep.
It's delicious, though.
I'll bet it is delicious, but $6.70 is. But you know what? Could go viral. $6.70 is good. $6.7. That's a good price. If it's gonna go steep, you might as well go in that direction. That way, it's like the kids will be into it. And McDonald's Diet Coke is the shit. Yeah, I'm happy. There it is. McDonald's testing trendy craft sodas and cold coffees.
What's cold coffee?
I guess I'm gonna take it's a little irresponsible of me, but I'm gonna guess Some people might call it iced coffee.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a guess. That's just a guess. Okay. As Gen Z leans into viral dirty soda. I don't know if Gen Z is leaning into...
I mean, you are very Gen Z.
You think so?
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I feel like it's grown-ups that are... A lot of grown-ups drinking the dirty sodas.
I wasn't aware of it till you brought it to my attention.
That's cool. Why? But I also, if I was a Mormon, I'd be furious. The Mormons are the ones that got the viral sodas. Everybody got excited about viral sodas. It's a Mormon thing. It's not a Gen Z thing. I'd be furious. I go, they're taking it away from us again.
It's the one taking it away.
Well, they're taking it away because they're crediting it. Because when I say Mormon, what do you think of? Be honest.
Wives.
That's my whole point.
And that Warren Jeffs.
You don't think that they want something besides multiple wives associated with them?
Okay, well, if that's the coolest thing about your religion,
it's not. The crafts, the dirty sodas are the coolest thing.
You think dirty soda's cooler than having multiple wives?
Not for everybody, but for some people.
Not cooler than a musical.
Oh yeah, the whole
They're
book.
furious about the Book of Mormon.
Oh, I thought they liked it.
I don't think so.
It's funny.
You know what? It is funny, but you know why it's funny? It's making a mockery of everything they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. See? You finally clicked in there. Oh.
They should be happy with anything where people are not talking about Warren Jeffs and all the bad shit that he did. Because that dude looked weird and he did weird stuff.
That's a plus. That's definitely a plus for Mormons.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if I was a Mormon, which, by the way, I am not.
You don't have to say it like that. There's nothing wrong with it.
The wives thing is weird.
Oh, okay.
But if I was a Mormon, I would be furious that everybody, you finally created something that everybody's like, oh, this is great. And they're like, let's just give it to Gen Z. It can't be those weirdos with all the wives. I'd be pissed. Pissed.
Well, then they should be like out there and more vocal about like, hey, this is ours.
They are in Utah. And also they got a whole show about it called Mormon Wives. They are all loving more dirty sodas have Mormon wives.
Are they?
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? People love that show.
That's the name of the show?
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. People love that show.
Okay.
And they drink dirty sodas on that show.
There are multiple wives?
No, they are the wives. And it's Secret Lives. Yeah, it's a reality show about Mormon wives. I don't really watch it like that, but I know it's popular. But I'm kind of friends with Yam Yam now, so I'm going to get into this.
Jam Jam.
Sorry, Jam Jam. So I'm going to get into this reality show stuff. Probably start with the Mormon Wives show if they got dirty sodas on it. But yeah, so now, I mean, the Mormons are going to lose this one. It's a bummer. But
all right. Listen, everybody takes from culture.
Yeah, that's true. But that's exactly what he's saying. He's putting forward, and I like it. The McDonald's CEO is pushing beverage innovation because
he's pushing what they already.
I know when McDonald's pops off with it, when they come out with their Epstein muffins and their dirty sodas, people are gonna know. Oh yeah, I heard he really is smart. I heard he was gonna. I heard this was gonna become a very, very popular thing.
They probably shouldn't call him Epstein muffin.
Well, I don't think there are multiple Epsteins. I don't think everybody thinks of Jeffrey.
Name another.
Brian Epstein.
Brian. I knew I would get there.
He was the Beatles manager.
He was the Beatles manager. This is named after the Beatles manager, Brian, just so you know.
He loved these muffins.
He loved muffins.
Couldn't you recall him ever eating one?
Couldn't you name it? Couldn't you name it the Brian muffin? No. Epstein muffin. No. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, while we're trying to clear, so this is a mission right now to give the Mormons back their dirty sodas. And also, while we're trying to clear people's good names, I would like to say that it is official, even though he's been getting dunked on left and right. Kid Rock was not lip-syncing Ball with a Ball. He wasn't lip-syncing it. When they did the Turning Point, that's what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
The Turning Point halftime show. People said he was lip-syncing Ball with the Ball. They decided, the America halftime show, they decided to pre-tape it, that's what America wants. And when we watched it, and when everybody watched it, the lyrics and the mouth didn't match at all.
Not even close.
And also he wasn't even holding the mic up to his mouth for a part of it. And Kid Rock said he's heard enough of the slander.
From who?
World.
Fake news.
The liberal fake news. Yeah, that's right, the fake media. I also love that it's like he thinks it's like fake New York Times and CNN reporting on this, as opposed to just Twitter being like, "Look how fucking funny this is."
Hey, that doesn't line up.
Yeah, hey, look at that. He's not singing "Ball with the Ball." Wow. He's got. Not only does he have a whole explanation for it, but he presents evidence. I wasn't even going to address this, but once the evidence was presented, I said, I got a show. I got a responsibility. I got to let the world know that Kid Rock was not lip syncing on Ball with the Ball, Turning Point for America, the Super Bowl halftime show for real Americans who speak English. That's what they called it. Thank God that this show existed. Megyn Kelly was furious about the other one. Crashing out, dude. I think everybody else was kind of like, oh, yeah, it's a good show. But Megyn Kelly was furious.
She was on fire.
Yeah. She couldn't believe what they did to her.
She's more pissed about that than the Epstein file.
Way more pissed.
That's not a big deal.
Way more pissed.
Yeah, we got those great muffins out.
That's what she said. She's a big take the good with the bad type of person. But not this Bad Bunny thing. No. Well, before we get there, Kid Rock made it very clear from his spot that, listen, no more slander. He's saying ball with a ball. Here's what he said.
Here to address fake news media.
Nice.
Piling on, trying to
Was me? Hang on, hit pause for a second. He's talking about me?
Yeah, you
I'm
said
the
he was
fake news
lip-syncing.
media?
Unfortunately, yeah.
It looked like he was lip syncing.
Yeah, you're one of the trolls that he's talking about.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Bob Rock?
I'm sorry, Bob Rock. That's Kid Rock, right? Bob Rock?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know. He looked like you were lip syncing, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't want to be the fake media. Fake. When you say things like that, the fake media. It's a video. I mean, the lyrics don't match your mouth. Like, wait, there's no.
I mean, anybody with eyes and ears can tell.
Yeah, nobody thought otherwise. All right, I apologize. Go on.
On the Turning Point USA halftime to Ball with the Ball. First, I got to say thank you to my DJ, Paradigm.
Oh, shit. Did you see how he and Paradigm dapped each other up?
From Detroit.
Hey, pause a second. You think that was rehearsed? He just did it just like that.
Uncle Cracker.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love how he says, DJ Paradigm, call him Fred.
Fred.
Like,
I mean, usually you'd think that'd be
call
in
him by his real
reverse.
name.
Usually you go like, this is Fred, we call him Paradigm.
Yes.
But instead he said, this is Paradigm, we call him Fred. Huh.
Yeah, what did happen to Uncle Cracker?
I don't know. Only God knows why Uncle Cracker's gone. Maybe when Uncle Cracker decided to go out and do a solo career.
You don't think Kid was happy about that?
Remember, because, remember, don't know how you met me, don't know why. Kid Rock was probably furious.
They're still cool. He's doing the Rock the Country tour with Kid Rock.
That's good. It's probably because Uncle Cracker's got his own thing going on.
How's that working out for you?
Why? No, I don't think Kid Rock's mad like that. I think honestly, it's probably because Kid Rock wants to be on a festival and you can fill the bill out a little bit if you have two, you know what I mean? Now it's like Kid Rock and Uncle Cracker are two separate bills.
Oh, they're coming together.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can put them both on a festival and now you're kind of filling out that artist bracket a little more. That's
smart.
See, that's next level thinking.
It is.
Kid Rock plays chess.
They've been best friends since 19.
I don't know what's cooler, being best friends with Uncle Cracker or being best friends with Kid Rock.
Right?
That's awesome. See, Kid Rock is a chess player, not checkers.
Kid Rock gave him the nickname Cracker when they were 13 years old.
And who said Uncle?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm very curious
where'd that
about
come
that.
from?
That's my follow-up question to that.
Let's get Uncle Cracker in here and figure it out.
Yeah.
There's two things about Kid Rock. He's loyal to his friends, and he does not lip sync. Doesn't. Okay, go ahead.
First, I got to say thank you to my DJ, Paradigm. We call him Freddie.
Nice.
Who flew down from Detroit
Mhm.
this evening. It's Monday night. Flew down from Detroit this evening just so we could make this video for you.
That's sick.
And
Oh,
we're
thanks,
actually
Tom.
gonna take
He didn't
some
want to do
pictures,
that.
so It's all good.
You can pay me back, right?
So-
Yeah.
The turning point of that Ball with the Ball. You know that song's Chaos.
Yeah,
And-
true.
And first thing is, if I was ever going to lip sync,
Mm-hmm.
which I wouldn't,
Nice.
that would be the last song I would ever have to bring in the fold to do it to. We've performed this song every night on tour since 1998. Since
That's
the
so
day it
cool.
was released. So
That's
the
a
turning
flex.
point of
Yeah, it is.
So
He knows
they
what his
sent me a
fans
first cut, and we taped it, and then they sent me a first cut, and my comment was, the sync is off. They were trying to line up. First off, if we would have done it, would have recorded it, and then played like we were singing it, lip-synced it, it would have been pie. It would have been pie to line up. It was very difficult for them because
I see.
somebody clearly wasn't super familiar with the song.
Hit pause for a sec.
I understand.
Yeah, the turning points weren't into Ball with a Ball.
So that wasn't live?
Well, it was live to tape.
I mean, kinda.
I think it was. I don't. No, I mean,
it's hard to say it was live to tape if you're fixing the sync. Yeah. That's not exactly live to tape. Just because there's an audience there doesn't mean it's live to tape. It was live to tape the way like that New Year's special. You know how at like 1 a.m. they go like, and now we're going to go out to Los Angeles.
yeah, that's live.
Oh, boy. Sit down. Sit down.
That's not live?
It's not even remotely live. They taped that shit. One of them in October. One of them in June.
Blowing my mind.
I know. It says in little letters under it, portions of this might have been pre-recorded. You know which portions?
Huh.
Whatever was on TV. I'm sorry, dude.
I feel like what he's saying is that he performed it live, and then when they were editing the audio to the video, the sync was off. Kind of like how when you edit audio and video for this show, you import the audio.
That is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yes. That he did. That he's saying that when he performed the song, it was live. Yes. That is what he's saying. Yes. I don't think the show was live to tape in the sense that if you do a show live to tape, it's the whole show front to back.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I more mean like it was piecemeal together, but
they probably had the free version of Apple iMovie.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey man, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. We got some editing software that came with the laptop. So we'll just put it together. And then Kid Rock is like, I took one pass through and I was like, hey guys, this is out of sync. And they were like, cool.
All right. That sounds good.
Print.
That must be like, hey, this is dope.
Right. Right.
Yo,
cool.
man, this is out of sync.
I don't know. Kid Rock is hitting us with some of that Detroit slang, but I think he likes it.
He said it was pie.
Hey, man.
I assume that's also good.
It's out of sync. Yeah, that is what he's saying. If we were lip syncing, that I would have matched the track.
Yeah.
Which does make sense.
So I believe him.
I have no reason not to.
I mean, plus there's evidence later on. He can sing this song.
And Freddie, a.k.a. Paradigm, is there to back him up.
Well, they call him Freddie.
Bro, he flew all the way in for this.
That's right. Would you like to come be on my show? Oh, what show is that? It's a 5-minute Twitter video.
I'm just going to watch Raw.
I'm going to fly in on... Yeah, okay. You want to Zoom or...
No. You got to be here.
We got to do this in the flesh because we're going to we're going to prove...
Just retweet it.
We're gonna, no. We're going to... Bob, I think everybody will believe you. No, we got to shut down the fake liberal, fake news media.
It's for the libtards, then I guess I'll do it.
I guess if we're owning libs, I guess I'll jump on a plane. Which they are, by the way. And so, okay, so he's saying it was performed live, except then the sync was off. And he does present solid evidence that they did not know the song or what was going on. It really seems like they didn't know their ass from their elbow on this, if I can be
turning
frank.
point you're talking about?
Yeah. I think they could have done a little more research into Kid Rock.
Just hire some competent people.
Like, know what you got. Yeah, and just hire some people to shoot the thing. Yeah. That know how to shoot shows.
I'm sure they have a budget.
You think it's high or low?
I would assume they have a lot of money.
I mean, they did 20 million views on this thing on YouTube, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's big money. Plus,
Erica Kirk's got the money.
And they're, yeah.
They sold a lot of merch. She was really happy about it.
She was stoked.
You know that they originally, Kid Rock said he was bummed that they only let him do one verse because Erica Kirk was going to come in and do the Joe C part.
Oh, that would have been great. Was she going to dress like him?
Yes.
Was she going to explode out of the...
Yeah. Yep, she's going to pop off like Kid Rock used to do on the MTV. She said, no, I want to do that. And the kid was like, okay.
She's like Psy in South Korea.
Yeah.
Got her leather pants on, got the sparklers going.
Right. I'm the J-O-E to the C, ho. It was going to be awesome, but they just didn't have time. They wanted to pack in all the acts.
People would go nuts.
People would have loved that. I would have loved it.
If she came out and did Joe C.
I tell you what, if Erica Kirk did Joe C., Bad Bunny wouldn't have had a prayer. I'd say, get that shit the fuck out of here. You see what was going on I'd say I switched over to the other channel. They go, what channel? I go, YouTube. YouTube. I changed the channel to YouTube. Yeah. No, that would have, tell me that wouldn't have been crazy.
Who's running the show over there? That would have been the...
I'll tell you what. Can I be frank again? To use a Detroit slang, I don't know if they know shit from Shinola over there.
That's a good point, Sam.
Thank you. Because we got all the ideas over here.
I mean, that would have been one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
Lean all the way in, dude.
Yeah.
Erica Kirk jumps out from the stage. I'm the J-O-E to the C, ho. Homie Joe C got more game than Kaliko.
Maybe she'll just write her own rap.
That would be. I don't know if she's got the skill, but if she does, I'd love to hear it.
She's got the KID on her side. Help.
True.
AIR to the K.
That's right. That's right. I would love that. But okay, so he goes not only, and this he presents now evidence that they didn't know how to shoot it properly, which does check out.
I asked him, I go, you know, Freddie raps that song with me, DJ. And they're like, he does what? And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, yeah, do we have any cutaways of Freddie? And and they didn't. No. He wasn't reeling up? No. He didn't even have a light out. Any TV time? No.
Freddie's got
Freddie's furious. Because he's a hype man, not just a DJ.
So they don't have that footage. Now it's extremely difficult for them to line up the sync. Could have been done if we had more time. I'm confident they could have got it right. I only got to see one edit. And I didn't think it was the end of the world. I saw what it was doing. Mike's coming down, the sync was off. Because when we're rapping it, that song takes so much energy. You've seen me. People see me do. I'm flipping mics. I'm jumping around like a rabid monkey on stage.
Yeah,
Still trying to at 55 years old.
You look great,
And so me and Freddie
are
like this. I'm like, and this is for the questions.
Oh, wait, hit pause. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
What if I told you he's going to do the whole verse just to prove it?
Can we full screen it?
Yep. Hit him with a full screen. Go back a little, just a few seconds, just so we start the verse at the right spot.
Because if you don't believe he can still sing it.
Yeah. Okay. What? Oh, because he's got a lip sync. What, he doesn't know the lyrics to Ba with the Ba? Because I was double checking, because I know the lyrics to Ba with the Ba. So I was double checking, making sure that this was right on the money. Wait till you hear this guy. 55.
Like a rabid
acapella
on stage, still trying to at 55 years old. And so me and Freddie are like this. I'm like, and this is for the questions that don't have any answers.
Oh.
The midnight dancers and the topless dancers. The gang, the freaks, the cars packed with speakers. The G's with the 40s and the chicks with beepers. The northern lights and the southern comfort. And it don't even matter if your veins are punctured. All the crackheads, the critics, the cynics. All my heroes in the methadone clinics. All you bastards in the IRS. It's for the crooked cops and the cluttered desks. It's for the shots of Jack and the caps of meth. The half pints of love and the fists of stress. It's for my hookers all tricking out in Hollywood. It's for my hoods of the world misunderstood. I said, it's all good. Yeah, and it's all in fun. Now get in the pit and try to love someone.
Oh, come on, dude.
That was sick.
It was so sick, right? I wonder if he's still...
I want that as my ringtone.
I do, too. The acapella version might be even better than the rock version. It's really good.
It slaps.
And plus, I was worried about how he was going to handle the singing part at the end.
Yeah.
He fucking nailed it, dude. When he got all high up like that, he killed it. I wonder if he still feels like the IRS are still crooked bastards.
For sure.
I mean, he feels like he's very pro-administration. So I wonder, like, is he still, like, anti-IRS? And now he's like, they're not as crooked as they used to be.
No, because the good people are in office now.
Right. They got the IRS in check. Yes. I gotcha.
I like that he's mentioning Jack and hookers at a turning point.
And I mean the caps of meth, the half pints of love, and it doesn't even matter if your veins are punctured. Everybody can party.
Very inclusive message.
That is a very inclusive message.
Can't say that for Bad Bunny.
Well, I mean,
I don't know what he was saying.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a whole investigation.
There is an investigation. Probably wouldn't be that tall. You could just get a Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, you can just.
I don't know
Google
if it's
Translate.
Yeah. I don't think it's that big of an investigation.
Rosetta.
Yeah, I think it's just.
I don't know. We gotta investigate.
Well, yeah, I think you're just talking about that he loves lots of different women. You know,
maybe that's a problem.
Not in Utah.
That's a good point. I know what they were watching.
Mm-hmm. All right, go for it. Let's hit the rest of it. He knows too. He knows he just nailed that shit.
Oh.
And by the way,
one take.
Freddie Paradigm over there, just going like it's nothing. Like he was like, yeah, crooked cops and the shots of Jack and the caps of Met. Like he's like it's nothing.
I do this every night.
He didn't even break a sweat.
Hookers all tricking out Hollywood.
They got it down pat though.
Oh, it's so good.
They're locked in.
Because you know how many times they've watched people get in the pit and try to love someone?
Thousands.
Yeah. Doesn't happen at Kid Rock.
Not anymore.
You don't think so?
People are just going so crazy.
Oh, they're not trying to love someone?
Because you're hearing ba with the ba. It's like,
chaos.
It's chaos.
Right. You're more thinking ba with the ba, to bang, diggy diggy.
Up jump the boogie.
That's right. I was hoping he'd go to the second verse. He didn't go into the second verse.
Yeah,
but
let's
he
hear
does.
the whole thing.
Yeah. For the time bombs ticking and the whole thing.
So he's filling in those words for me so I can boom, bang my head, keep going and carrying on. And when I'm doing that, you see me, I'm all over the stage. Ooh, I'm flipping the mic down here.
Yes, that's actually,
Boom.
I can attest.
I know these guys had a difficult time getting that sync together. So I have nothing.
Can you pause for a second? That's not how syncing works.
No?
No, you don't have to sync word for word.
Are you sure?
No, you just start the audio and the video at the same spot. They'll line up.
You saying a homeless pimp could have done this? Way better?
I mean, my staff could have done it way better.
Let's not say your whole staff.
Hot Dog could have done it.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. I think if Turning Point realized what was going on with the Not Sam organization, their jaws would be on the ground.
How's that possible?
I mean, have you ever seen a clip from this show where people accuse us of lip syncing?
No.
Because the sync is off? There's a sync on every single video we post.
No,
every single video we post.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I believe him.
Because it's so difficult? But Kid Rock said that...
No, everything he's saying
I totally
makes
believe
sense.
him.
They're incompetent over there.
Yes. I believe they're in their incompetence. We're saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Because Kid, and Kid is being a nice guy here. Bob.
Because you know he was furious. You have to be.
Do you have any... I cannot tell you. I would have to be by myself for days. Not talking to anybody because I would say things that I regret. I'd be in such a bad mood. If that had happened to something that I was like putting my name behind, I'd be in a absolute fury. And I'd have to be sitting in Dunkin' Donuts for days.
Trying to shake it off.
I'd talk to the manager.
Be able to sit in Dunkin' Donuts. Everybody would be looking at you like, oh, there's that guy that lip syncs.
You're right. I'd have to have them close it for me.
Yeah.
Because I'd need my safe space.
Just bring it home.
No, I would not. No.
Just take your car out in the parking lot.
Maybe I would. No, I want to sit in the restaurant. I would probably close the place down for days. Just so I could be in my safe space. Processing like the fucking sync. Everybody thinks I'm a fucking asshole who lip syncs my own song. God damn it. I'm reaching for my phone. I'm about to text people. Why would you do this to me? And no. Don't do it.
Let it slide.
It was a mistake. Let it slide. They do great work otherwise. Let it slide. I gotta get a chocolate frosted with sprinkles. That's what I'd be saying. I'd be in a fury. But I'm gonna let everybody in. I'm gonna pull the curtain back. Kids' movement on the stage would not affect the sync one way or the other. You just make sure that the audio track starts at the same time as the video track, and unless you have a strange problem with frame rate,
Just think they didn't know what they were doing.
You'll be good. I think that's probably right.
They really don't.
I think that.
How do they not preview something before they post it?
Well, how did they announce we're doing a Super Bowl halftime show if they don't know how to sync audio?
Crazy.
That's wild.
I have to believe Kid.
I believe Kid. I've never not believed Kid.
I have no reason not to.
No, me same. He did the whole verse.
Song.
I just saw him do that.
Pimp.
He is the early morning stone pimp with tracks that Mac can slap back to whack.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I believe him?
I
Give
would.
me a reason not to trust you, okay, but
This is the same guy who said fuck high school and pissed on his diploma.
that's right.
That's so cool.
That is.
I mean, I don't know why you'd go through the whole. If you're just gonna piss on your diploma, you probably could have just dropped out a couple years early. But like,
He wanted to make a statement.
yeah, he did.
And there's a social aspect to going to school.
And it is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun. And he's probably pretty cool.
Yeah, he's meeting chicks.
Yeah, that's a good point. Going to dances and stuff.
Yeah. And then piss on the diploma.
And then he pissed on the diploma.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the same guy who drove a sheriff of a town so up the wall that he painted his whole town red, and then just to add insult to injury, painted his wife white. He said it.
Said that?
Yes. And you know what he's saying.
I'm assuming he's referring. He ejaculated on the wife.
That's always how I took it.
That's my interpretation.
That was always how I took it.
Bob, clear something up for us.
Yeah.
Now we got you.
There's a little bit of gray area here.
He'd just look at us and go, yeah. Okay, good. All right, good. We just wanted to make sure we were interpreting it correctly.
Maybe he just pranked her like O'Banion in Dazed and Confused.
That's possible, too.
It's literal.
That's why it's a literal, like, no. It just,
No,
that was
you guys are gross.
That was the color of paint that they had. It was, I'm not going to get the expensive stuff. I mean, there's a primer. All right, he continues.
Say not only about Turning Point, but the production team that they work with on this and other events they've done, top notch, first class all the way. Nobody's perfect, gets it right every time. But for the haters and the trolls out there,
nice.
Talking about you.
Oh,
he flipped you off.
That's to you.
That's to you.
I took it back, though.
Most of you know this.
Right.
If you have any inclination, some of you that are in the entertainment world, you could look at that and be like, oh, the sync's off. But no, they had to lie and say,
oh, wow.
Lip syncing. And then the problem
I didn't lie. He thinks there's an agenda.
All over the internet. And I know most people don't even care. But there's certain people that just keep repeating it so people think it's a fact. And this goes on both sides. They did it to Bad Bunny in defense when they were saying he said you have 4 months to learn Spanish. He was on Saturday Night Live. I think he was joking. But
see, that's why Kid Rock is a real one. Shout out to Bob right now. Yeah. He knows what's up.
He does.
He likes Bad
Bunny. He knows Bad Bunny's cool.
They both like wrestling.
That's right. They both do love wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what you can do? You have two options. You can roll with Rock, or what else can you do?
Oh, I know.
We're going to have to throw a radio edit on that. Thanks.
It's a family show.
Yeah, that's right. You hear that? Both sides. He sees it.
I like that.
He sees it.
Yeah.
He sees the bull S.
He's the bull god.
He is the bull god.
I'm glad he cleared it up because I was a little confused. I'll be honest with you.
That's a great statement to me. I was too. I didn't mean to lie on him.
Bro, you're a huge fan. You don't want to be shitting on the KID.
No. Remember when he came out to Woodstock in a fur coat, even though it was so hot?
That was awesome.
So awesome.
It's one of the greatest videos ever.
Yeah, he just
it's
walks
like moon
out.
landing, Kid Rock at Woodstock.
That's right. Everybody's like, I'm so hot. We're literally dehydrated, and we're going to burn this place down because we don't have water because it's so hot. And Kid Rock's like, you're right, it is hot. That's why I'm not wearing a shirt, but I am wearing my fur coat because these are expensive. And how do you feel about that, Danielle? Like, I understand you don't like fur coats, but if it is just to showcase that financially you're doing really well for yourself, that's an exception, yes? Okay, all right. Okay, well, that's not how I see it, but we'll disagree.
Not for me personally.
Okay, that's fair.
People could do what they want.
Yeah, I mean, you want to show people, like, hey, just so you guys know, from a financial perspective, things are great. Look at this coat.
And he wasn't worried about hydration. He wanted to let people know that I stay completely hydrated with how hot I am.
That's right. I'm very hydrated. And I can get as much water as I want because of my finances and because I'm the big star here, which is a great message. People love that. All right, let's finish up with the KID.
Fake news.
That's right.
The left wingers, crazy libtards.
Nice. Nice.
So, if you want to come see us perform live, if you really want to see it live, our Freedom 250 tour goes on sale this Friday.
Nice.
Tickets available through Ticketmaster, believe it or not. Worked something out pretty good with them. I'll be explaining that in the following days to come, tomorrow or the next day, because like I said, tickets are on sale Friday. What else? And then, then people are asking, it's called the Freedom 254, the Road to Nashville.
Nice.
Everyone's wondering, what's the Road to Nashville?
I was just wondering that.
Another video will be coming next week or something.
Cliffhanger.
To explain exactly what that is.
Cliffhanger.
We'll see, but that's the deal. No lip syncing here.
Nice.
No tutti frutti.
What?
Freedom 250 tour on sale this Friday. God bless you all.
That was my second question. Any tutti frutti stuff?
No.
Okay, good. I'm glad that was covered. That was covered too.
How cool is that?
Oh, look at him. He's showing up in pleather pants and a fur coat with a fedora on that matches.
Danielle, you don't think that guy looks cool?
That's cool.
Wow.
That's cool, dude.
See? Even she can't be like, that's not.
He has no shirt on under that coat.
And that was the middle of the summer.
Even hotter. Oh my god.
And it was specifically hot. Like they burned that festival to the ground because it was so hot. The corporations were making the kids pay for water. And then they burned the festival down. And then he showed up in a fur coat like it's nothing in front of all those people. And you know what he told them? That his name was Kid Rock.
Did they not know?
Well, that's just how he introduced himself.
Okay.
Oh, look, he does. He's not. He has his Detroit shirt on.
Oh, he hadn't taken his shirt off yet? Oh, yeah, he's got his baseball jersey on. But he switched his fedora. He had the white fedora on to match his coat.
My name is Kid.
See?
I want to trash the place right now.
Yeah. Twisted Brown Trucker Band is still there with him.
So much white male rage.
Yeah, there's so much white angst. That's great.
This is Woodstock 99.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I learned about it in the what was it? The Lilith Fair doc.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
different.
They didn't really speak very fondly of it.
No.
Though.
Well, yeah. They
I mean, there's a whole doc about how
they literally. I mean, the patrons literally spent the time while it rolling around in shit, literal shit, and then burned it to the ground. They burned it down. They set it on fire. Well, again, it was the Red Hot Chili Peppers that were like, you know what's a really good idea, with all these angry teens that have not slept and been here for days.
Have to pay $10 for a water.
Right, and are
99.
completely dehydrated, and there's all kinds of horrible physical crimes happening as well. Let's give them all lit candles. That was the plan.
They did that?
Yes, they did.
Oh, wow.
They said, we're going to give them all lit candles. They did not read the room whatsoever. They said, we're going to give them lit candles. And you know what they did with the lit candles? They burned the goddamn place to the ground.
That probably wasn't Flea's idea.
No, Flea was like, okay, Anthony. Okay, Ketis.
It actually went up in flames and stuff?
They literally, in the middle of the performance, they set the towers on fire.
So did everyone have to run away?
Yes, they did, as a matter of fact. yes, they did. They had to evacuate the place.
You should watch, I think it's on Hulu.
There's one on
or Max.
There's one on Netflix. There's one on HBO. And they're both great. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's a Netflix one and an HBO one that are documentaries about Woodstock 99 and what it just total.
Are you guys like pro Woodstock 99 or no?
Ironically, pro Woodstock 99.
Okay.
Yes.
Like it was really.
Yeah, we weren't happy that people were getting essayed.
No,
the essay was really bad.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
But it was just like a calamity of errors with like Limp Bizkit, Korn, Rage Against the Machine, and then Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was.
Yeah, but all those performances were cool.
In a vacuum. Kid Rock's performance is unbelievable. And dude, when Korn shows up and plays Blind, I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
Yeah, you should watch the documentary.
And by the way, Korn played before it got bad. Right? It didn't really start getting bad. And Bush had to follow Korn, and Gavin nailed it. It's Gavin, he's hot. But like, yeah, that was when everything, it hadn't quite gone to shit yet.
Was it like a whole weekend?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
3 days or whatever?
Yeah, it was 3 days of peace and love.
And music.
Would
you consider Anthony Kiedis a domestic terrorist?
I would. Solely based on Woodstock 99?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
But the last Woodstock?
Yeah, they're not doing that again. They're not doing that again.
I think they tried to do one.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did, and they couldn't get the space for it.
Yeah. It was
not that long ago.
No, and now there's so many festivals that it's like financially it's so hard to do. You
should go to Burning Man.
Yeah. Coachella.
Right.
Or Bonnaroo or
any of them.
Lollapalooza. Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really
watch the documentaries.
Yeah.
That was the end.
Mm-hmm.
It was the end. And you were watching, like when you were watching live, like MTV was covering it live the whole time, and you could get on pay-per-view, and you could like and like you remember on that last day, like like John Norris and the MTV reporters going like, "Yeah, guys, it's getting really bad here. It's getting really bad.
I think we're gonna get the hell out.
Yeah, we gotta go. It's bad. It's bad."
Did you guys know anyone that was there?
No, I don't think so.
You didn't have friends that were there?
No.
Rich Voss.
Rich was there. Voss was there. Yeah, is this Korn? I mean, Ian Fidance and I once agreed that we want to walk into every room that we walk into to that song, and we're coming. Like I want to do that every morning. Like in here before the show even goes on the air, you just hear and then Sam's right. Okay, make sure the papers are out. And then it's are you ready? And kick the door open.
Need the Erica Kirk sparklers going on.
100%.
Erica.
Absolutely. I'll come in on wires. You know what I'm saying? I'll fly in like I'm Julie Andrews as Peter Pan. Okay? I'm not fucking around. Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. Every day. Because you got to get the vibe right before we get started. Yes. All right, we should take a break. I'm overexcited. I'm overstimulated. Okay?
Well, you shouldn't be drinking your cold brew.
It's not the cold brew. It's corn at Woodstock 99. Isn't that great? We're looking at like, Kid Rock's going to talk about this very topical issue. You guys remember Woodstock 99? Johan in New York. What's up?
Guys,
You there, bud? Your phone's cutting out.
yeah.
Oh, his phone's cutting out. I'm not doing this. He was at Woodstock 99.
Oh.
So cool.
Yeah. He must be
He
awesome.
made it out alive.
Yeah, shout
Unless
out.
He did some of the bad stuff.
He better not have. You don't want to tell people you're at Woodstock 99. if you
Did
do
people
bad stuff.
die?
No, there was essaying going on.
No, I heard.
Yeah,
a
there was
lot.
sexual assault and all that. I don't think anybody died.
No, nobody died.
Yeah.
That's shocking with the fire.
Yeah, it is shocking to tell you the truth. Nobody was trampled or I don't think anybody was
Yeah.
No, I don't
trampled.
think
Even
so.
with all the moshing.
Yeah.
You know, think about like Travis Scott stuff.
I know, yeah, the Travis Scott was horrible too. Did you watch that documentary on Netflix? Yeah.
The ultimate in hands-free talk radio design. Simply go to the SiriusXM app on any phone, then search for Bennington. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for your mind. A must for the entire office. Life itself goes quicker and easier. Best of all, Bennington works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough show you'll listen to every day on the SiriusXM app.
SiriusXM Triumph. Get real answers with Dr. Laura.
No nonsense advice about relationships, marriage, kids.
Tough love.
It happened is not a phrase anybody uses when they take responsibility.
Inspiration.
Every time you go to bed with a negative thought, you have to match it up with a positive one. That's your new rule.
Dr. Laura. Plus, Glenn Beck, Nancy Grace, and Dave Ramsey. All on Triumph. SiriusXM 123 and on the SiriusXM app.
Go.
It's official, sports fans. First Things First is a hit.
First Things First is a good mix of analysis and total ridiculousness.
That is unbelievable.
I'm all ears.
Nick, Brew, and Wilds are the MVPs of sports shows.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid.
I kind of want to be Mahomes or at least Kelsey. Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family. But my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test. Just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. ethos.com/free.
So am I the only one who thinks watching TV is way too complicated?
Not at all. It's ridiculous. There are too many services, and don't get me started on the cost.
Good thing we found Philo, a better way to TV.
I know, right? For as low as $33 a month, we get the best live channels, MTV, BET, Food Network, plus all the hit movies and shows from AMC+.
And since they've added access to HBO Max Basic with ads plan and Discovery Plus to their core package, it's the best deal out there. Now we get to watch all the TV we love with just one subscription.
I love that there are no contracts or hidden fees. Just great TV for an affordable price.
And come on, how great is their DVR? We can save all our shows, rewatch them for up to a year, and skip the ads. It's a total game changer.
Signing up was so easy, too. You just went to philo.tv and locked in the best price.
Yep, a few taps for philo.tv, and we were on our way.
Well, Philo was the easiest decision we've ever made. Now the hard one is deciding what to binge next.
Let's be honest, you love your dog more than most humans. So why are they home alone all day binge sleeping like a teenager? Send them to Dogtopia, the world's largest daycare. Dogtopia dogs get serious exercise, averaging 8 miles a day. That's 70,000 steps. That beats laying around at home staring at squirrels through the window. They make new friends and can even sleep overnight. And you can watch them on our live webcams like the helicopter parent you are. Visit Dogtopia.com to find a location or explore franchising. Dogtopia, because your dog deserves a social life too.
The roots of reggae have a home on SiriusXM.
Bob Marley's Tough Gang Radio.
Music from Bob's lifelong legacy and the music his family continues to make. Bring the islands with you anytime.
Bob Marley's Tough Gang Radio.
SiriusXM, Channel 19. And at home with the SiriusXM app on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
Are you romantically in love with your cell phone carrier? Heart emoji. I've never heard anyone say that they love paying over $1,000 a year for cell service. Chuck McDowell here to save you money and find true love with Red Pocket Mobile. Forget everything you think you know about cell carriers. Red Pocket Mobile has reinvented cell phone service with better coverage, better rates, and better service. With premium 5G plans starting at just $10 a month, you're guaranteed the best combination of service and pricing, period. Plus, Red Pocket gives you not one, but all three major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage ever. And you get to keep your phone and number. Now that's something to fall in love with. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get one locked-in low price. 3 5G networks and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
Ready for big fun? Start for free at Chumba Casino. Sign up and enjoy a welcome bonus with gold coins and sweeps coins to explore hundreds of online social casino games, all from your phone. Spin, play, and discover something new whenever you feel like it, with no downloads needed. More games, more ways to play. Let's Chumba. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
I hate Steven Singer.
I get that a lot.
You know why?
Why?
Because unless I buy my gifts from Steven Singer Jewelers, my wife isn't satisfied.
So, how can I help you?
Well, how do you get away with advertising real roses you don't throw in the trash in a week?
They're my famous roses, dipped in pure 24-karat gold. They last forever.
Sounds expensive.
They start at just $69. Each one comes in a premium color and is shipped in our signature gift box with a love message from you.
Do I have to water it?
Nope, it's a real rose, and it's preserved in pure gold.
All right. How do I get one?
Easy. Just go to IHateStevenSinger.com.
Shipping.
Free. In time for Valentine's Day, but don't wait.
What if she hates my personal love message?
Just pick one from our online list.
Just click on IHateStevenSinger.com to see the entire collection of real roses dipped in 24-karat gold. No matter how you feel about Steven Singer, she'll love it.
Do you still hate me?
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Sherry Harris, owner of LifeSource. The benefits of quality water have never been more apparent. That is why families recognize a LifeSource whole house system as their essential home appliance. No regular maintenance and no worrying. We build, install, and stand behind every system. So start your new year right. Call our U.S. factory at 1-800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource. Taste and feel the difference.
Warranty limitations apply.
For those longer videos, it's all good stuff. Make sure you're subscribed across the board, leaving comments, hitting like, you know, however you interact with content. Interact with the content. It's great. It's the best. Nothing's better. Yeah, it's the best.
Convinced me.
Yeah, I like it. It's the best.
Wow.
Like, you're going to be sad if you don't. I'll tell you what. Remember yesterday? We're talking about, you do?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I browned out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. When Travis says he remembers yesterday, you better follow up with that, because odds are, no.
Sure about that?
Oh my God, did he really say that? Yeah, dude, you were right there.
Okay.
You're telling me Brendan Sagal is here.
No, we were talking about 50 Cent and his lifelong commitment to trolling, and that he won't stop. Wow. This spills out not just to 50, but to all of his people as well. So, you know, Tony Yayo is a well-known cohort of 50 Cent. You remember for a long time, Free Yayo was the motto, because as 50 Cent was achieving fame when Get Rich or Die Trying came out, I believe Tony Yayo was incarcerated. But he has since paid his debts to society. and come out and had a career as a recording artist and many more things. Well, the good news is that he and Uncle Murda launched a podcast. But as the two of them are associated together, the most amazing thing happened on an airplane. And I can't even believe, I can't believe that this is real.
It's like the stars aligned.
In ways that you realize that the universe still does work. You know what I mean? Like this is one of those where you lose faith in humanity until you see this. Somehow, Tony Yayo, who is right there with 50 Cent, who shares a lot of the beefs that 50 Cent has, who certainly shares the sort of foundational rivalry that 50 Cent has with Ja Rule, was somehow sharing a first-class cabin. Not only sharing a first-class cabin with the always-on-time rapper, but...
How does he afford a first-class cabin?
Wow, he probably...
Ja?
Yeah. Is it from...
He's a mogul.
Is it from all the... what
Fire?
Yeah, is it from the fire money?
Yeah, well, yeah, Billy McFarland has figured out many, many different ways to monetize
but that was
so I
fraud.
Man... False advertising, maybe. Not fraud. But they end up, not only are they on the same plane together, but they're sitting one behind the other. Like Ja Rule is sitting right in front of Tony Yayo. And it's the most amazing thing that you've ever seen. So now footage is coming out from it because apparently the two of them, you would think there would maybe be like a you know what I mean? Like a deep exhale or some kind of grunt for acknowledgement. But then it's like, okay, well, we're in first class or whatever. Like maybe I'll just go there. They're almost suites, these seats. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'll just tuck into my world and pretend that Tony Yayo is not right behind me because that's the last thing I want on this planet right now. And every time Tony Yayo, that's one of those things where like Tony Yayo's gonna be messing with the table. You know what I mean? Kicking his feet out a little too much. You're like, I want to complain to the guy behind me to stop fucking around, but that's Tony Yayo, and it's gonna become a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole to-do. And the whole plane is watching because maybe not every single person in the cabin, but there are people in that cabin that are like, holy shit, I know who those two are. I know what's going on here. Well, it didn't even get to that point because apparently Ja didn't even end up flying away with the plane. Ja ended up off the flight before the plane even took off because there was an altercation, immediately. Immediately. They did sit down, but that's as far as it got. This is some of the footage that we have. Let's shake. So he wants to shake. They're in the. I just imagine that you're on a commercial flight.
I'd be so excited.
I'd be through the roof. Rules. Yeah, I'd be like, I can't believe this is happening to me. I feel like I really am one of God's children. Like God loves me that He put me in this position. Like I can't believe what I'm getting to witness here. And then did you see that?
Is that before the flight took off?
Yes.
So he was on time.
He's always on time. That's right. Ja, he's always on time.
It's good to know that it's not just the music.
No. He's not always there when you call.
Uh-huh.
But he's always on time.
And I like he's also wearing a New York sweatshirt.
That's where he's from. A lot of people don't realize that. That is where he's from.
Yeah, no, people vast.
Yeah. And he says, I'm from New York.
New York!
But then, there's other footage like from Tony Yayo's perspective. Like before, I don't know if it happened before they stood up or if cooler heads prevailed and then they sat down or this is what led up to it. But I believe Uncle Murda, who again, it's like if I'm in a rivalry with somebody and they show up and, it's like Uncle Murda is like there, kind of supporting the person I'm in a rivalry with. It's the last thing I want. I don't want that.
Imagine having Cracker and Murda as your uncles.
If they were both your, I don't know if they're the uncle in the same family, but if so, that'd be massive. I consider them both uncles, to me. But so they're right behind him, right?
Yeah.
They're right behind him.
I want to say Jaw sat down first, wouldn't you think? Because he kind of seems like he's like in the zone. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I feel like Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo might have sat down first because Jaw's in front of him. Yeah. And I would have thought that maybe the altercation started because if Jaw's in front of him, then the altercation would have started
when they walked by.
Yeah. Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo wouldn't have even had the opportunity to get comfortable.
Right. yeah. The altercation would have began.
That's right. Meanwhile, Jaw can kind of ignore it and just sit down. And then, well, unfortunately, they started they made comments as soon as Jaw sat down. You could hear it. You could hear it.
Suck ass Jaw ruined the plan.
Okay, hit pause a second.
Yeah, that's not after.
No. I mean, the minute Jaw, imagine Troy.
Yeah.
You're on a flight.
Yeah.
And you say, you're like, somebody I really don't like on this flight, but maybe I can just ignore it.
Just let it slide, whatever.
And the minute you sit down, you hear from behind you, sucker ass Troy Kwan is on this flight.
I'd be like, oh.
You gotta be like, no. We haven't even taken off yet.
Come on, really?
Like, seriously?
This is where we're starting.
Then that's what I say, seriously.
Snacks aren't even out.
You know what I mean? And they might not be.
Suck ass Troy Kwan.
Oh, I'd be bummed.
And I think they're in business. I don't think they're in first.
I think that's first.
You think that's first?
Yeah, because they have.
It depends on
it's like that kind of like there's like a pod. They're sitting in like a pod.
Oh, is there a slide you can slide under the seat? Okay, maybe they are then. Suck ass Ja Rule on this flight.
Ja Rule's in first.
Of course he is.
That surprises me.
Well, because he has points and he's always on time, so he gets the upgrade.
I'm here early for the upgrade.
I'm from New York. Yeah, no, we know you're from, John. We know.
He puts his name on the list, so when you're looking at the at the TV up top, where it's like people might be welcome Ja.
Rule? Is there a rule here?
Rule, Ja.
Yeah.
Please come see the attendant.
Yeah. Is anybody here with the Rule family? But so they continue on.
Suck ass up, you fucking sucker.
Okay, so it flashes forward, right? Apparently what happened is they said, shut your ass up, the sucker ass Ja Rule, and Ja Rule turned around and he started talking. I believe that is when they stand up in the aisle and Ja Rule questions whether or not they want to shake. And then we have evidence that Ja threw a pillow at Tony Yayo.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's
disrespectful.
He threw a pillow at Tony Yayo, at which point...
Also a little femme.
Well, I mean, it's the first thing you saw. Don't you start taking sides. This is not your beef.
You're right.
You don't
get involved.
No, we're observers. That's all. This is not your beef. You don't want to get lumped in because you always find yourself on a flight and have to deal with this. Okay? You don't want that. No. Because if Uncle Murder's not there with you and Ja Rule is, you'll be singing a different tune.
No, not if my wife's there.
Your wife is good. Your wife is the Canadian female equivalent of Uncle Murder.
Yeah.
I would say that's true.
Aunt Murder?
Yeah, Auntie Murder.
Sit down, Travis. I got this.
Thank you, Auntie Murder. But then they get braggadocious once they're airborne. Ja Rule did not sit down with them. He exited the flight. And it's not 100% confirmed. Some people are claiming that Ja Rule made a big production of it because he wanted to get thrown off the flight so he didn't have to deal with it. But that information is being gathered from 50 Cent's Instagram. So I don't know 100%.
That's not a reliable source.
I don't know for sure anymore. The way this news is these days, I don't know where the agendas lie. But Ja didn't make the flight, unfortunately. He decided to be on a different flight. And so once the flight's in the air, you can see Uncle Murda films footage not only of Tony Yayo comfortably resting with the pillow that Ja threw at him, but they also filmed Ja's empty seat. You can see here. Hit play.
So fast, this way he was sitting before we got him out of here.
See, Uncle Murda is now sitting in Ja's seat just to demonstrate. And they're laughing. Well, see, like the other people in the cabin are just, it is first. But the other people in the cabin are just trying to catch some Z's on their way to the Super Bowl.
These two are just having fun.
They're having a great time. But how do you not be on their side, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're the winners.
They really are.
In this scenario. I don't know
celebrating like winners.
Not only are they celebrating like winners, but dude, it's not a put on because Ja is like, pissed. But like, this is podcast launch week for these two. They just launched their podcast. It couldn't be better promotion.
Does that give you any pause that this is staged?
I mean, for a second, but then you're like, why would Ja do that? Like, there's no amount of money that he would do that for you. There's no way. Hey, here's some money. Would you mind looking like a sucker for us? I would never do that. I would never do that. So I don't think so. If
Troy was launching a podcast, you wouldn't take money so that he could be like, "There's suck-ass Sam Roberts."
I wouldn't be, and I love you, dude, and I would want to support your podcast in any way I can. I wouldn't allow myself to look like a sucker. I couldn't. It's so bad for branding because people won't let you forget it. And then they think that that they can say whatever they want to you. They think that they can, Then you got people like Travis thinking they can jump in on the beef against you.
I would.
You would. Yeah. I know because there was a proclamation of suckerhood.
We've already been through what we're gonna do when you're dead with your AI.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be haunted unless he stops me.
Remember that. When I'm dead, Travis used my AI nefariously in any way. You're getting haunted. You.
Trust me.
Troy.
He won't be using it nefariously. So
good.
You got my word.
Good. Because you go like this, how can I take responsibility for Travis? You beat that ass is what you do. You know what I'm saying?
If I saw Travis on a flight, I would just suck him right off the plane.
You would?
Yeah.
You would. Good. Well, I'm glad. And also if we need to promote a podcast going, we could do that. Oh, we have our guest coming in. Hi. Welcome. Jason Biggs is here.
Hey, man.
How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Sit down. Welcome. We're live, dude. We're live. Yes. Could you tell with my with the way I was speaking that would be that'd be an odd way to just talk to a human being as they walk into a room.
Is entering.
Yeah. No, dude. No. We're actually pre-taping this for tomorrow. No. Well, welcome, man. How are you?
I'm good. Volume. Wait.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Not hearing it.
No, it's not your fault. It wasn't set up because we're surprising our producer who didn't know. This is our. We like to surprise staffers. See, that's Danielle.
Hey, Danielle.
Do you know who Kenny Ortega is? He's a choreographer director. You know?
Of course.
Yeah. She had a bucket list item to meet Kenny Ortega. She didn't know he was coming in.
Okay.
He came in, changed her life.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
That's incredible. And now I'm your bucket list.
No,
but I love you. I love no disrespect.
But you are.
Sorry. Whose bucket list am I?
Right behind
No
Danielle.
one. Okay.
That's Mike Montone.
Hey, Mike. What's up,
Very
man?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, buddy.
And he is, but these American Pie movies are Bible to him. Everything he does and I don't just mean yours, the DVD ones too.
The entire catalog.
Oh, wow.
Which I've never met anybody that follows that says, I'm going like, you mean like the 4, right?
There's 4 additional straight to DVD.
He goes, no. Those are not additional straight. That's part of the universe. and you can't be an American.
The AP cinematic universe.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And you can't proclaim yourself an American Pie fan unless we can talk about the Naked Mile or whatever.
Right. The Naked. Yeah. Right.
Oh, we need to see the evolution of the Stifler family.
Oh my God. This is amazing. By the way, I don't even know what those movies are about. That the Stifler family's even this is news to me. You're like, wait, what? The Stifler family?
No, same. The only reason I know is because we've questioned Mike to be like, we've all seen these are generational cornerstones, but we don't know what's going on these DVDs.
Yeah, no one should.
He knows all of it.
Wow.
He knows all of it.
Well, you go on a number of trips to university.
Right.
Sort of in the vein of American Pie 2.
Right.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
We go to band camp as well.
Wow.
Oh, right. One of them is a band camp one, specifically.
Yeah, we have a band camp. We have Naked Mile.
Right.
I love that he's saying we. I love that he takes ownership. Well, we have a band camp one. We've got, the university.
It's for the culture.
Right. Okay.
I also love too that those movies when it's whether it's the band camp thing or whatever, it's we can't leave one reference in this film series alone. We have to expand to a feature length. Anything that is said in this film.
There was a joke in American Pie 1 that landed very well. Let's make a 90-minute feature around it.
Feature length. Who wants to do it? No, it's okay. We'll recast. Yeah.
Oh, God. That's good. Well, hey, man, great to meet you, Mike, and appreciate the fandom. And, that's amazing. That's amazing. Maybe we can, I still haven't seen those 4 additional ones. so maybe we could have like a viewing party one day or something.
There should be a screening at like the Comedy Cellar or something like that.
You think so? Of just the DVDs?
Yeah, the straight to DVDs.
Yeah.
No, I think so. I absolutely think so. Welcome.
Thanks,
Welcome, man. I wanted you to know you're in a room of friends.
Right up there with Kenny Ortega.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
No, that's amazing. Do you still, I'm sure at a point you had quite enough of people telling you they'd seen the film American Pie.
Nope.
Do you? No, you still. Yeah.
No. Honestly, no. I think I got. I think maybe there were I really mean this, and obviously I have a little distance and some perspective, and I've grown up a bit, but I really do mean this. I've always embraced it. If anything, the only thing I sort of had enough of or would get annoyed with, people ask me, does it bother you? That it'd only be interactions with fans at inopportune times. You know, particularly once I had kids, it was like that's it. That's really my only boundary around it. People, you know, I was at a wedding this weekend and people were coming up to me and they were like, you know, I'm sure you're sick of hearing this, but I love, you know, American Pie. And I'm like, why would I be sick of hearing that? Honestly, like what I understand the impulse to say that to me because they're like, I know I'm not the only person, but it's like that interaction with that person who said that they love me and they love this movie is just as meaningful as the first time it happened. It's like in fact, maybe even more meaningful that it's still happening to an extent, you know? I mean, it was 30 years ago, dude. Almost, you know, and it's like the fact that people still talk about it, you know, and, you know, I've got weird producers who are talking to me about, like, you know, the DVDs and shit, you know.
Right.
No, it really is, it's kind of amazing. It is.
Yeah, and I guess you can never fathom. I mean, I guess that's the thing of making entertainment is that you really never know what's going to be just sitting there going like, yeah, this will entertain people for 30 minutes on this day and be forgotten about forever.
I've done a lot of those. And that's how, you know what I mean? Like that's why I can appreciate it too. Like, and that's what I mean about having some distance. During that time, during those 30 years, I've done a lot of things that people have either not seen, have forgotten about, don't care about, hasn't impacted them the way. So to be a part of this thing that is still being talked about, that people still want to talk to me about, is really great. You know, it is.
How long do you think it took, or maybe it wasn't a thing, for you to be like, okay, as I start doing more stuff, I can't have it stuff that connects to that character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or was it never a concern?
On the acting side, I don't think I made a conscious choice ever to say I need to do something intentionally different. You know, I'd always looked for other things, you know, I found some in theater, especially Orange is the New Black felt a little different. I mean, there were certainly things that but it wasn't an intentional attempt to get away from American Pie. It was just that I wanted to do those other things as well.
Right. I
mean, I kept doing sequels. There's no world in which I could say to myself, I want to get away from this character and then go back and do another American Pie. You know, that sort of doesn't make sense. I will say, on the directing front, you know, what I'm here to talk about, I guess we'll get there. Yeah. This movie I directed, there was a bit of intentionality behind doing something that was not like American Pie. You know, I had been looking for something to direct for a while, and was briefly attached to a really, really funny script that was more in the vein of American Pie. And, you know, it would have been, it's a great script, and I feel like I could have contributed something, but at the same time, I felt like maybe it was a little too on the nose and too expected for my first directing opportunity. So in that sense, I felt like there was a little bit of intent behind moving away from it. But otherwise, you know, there's no getting away from that character.
Yeah.
If I was going to do that, it should have been after the first movie. You know, the Heath Ledger approach of, I did this great teen comedy. It was big. It was a success. But I feel like I'm more than this, and I'm going to go and do these other things and not do all the teen comedies that I've now been offered. You know, but first of all, I'm not Heath Ledger, so I wouldn't have been offered necessarily those incredible dramatic roles that Heath Ledger did. But if there was going to be some sort of intention, it should have been then.
That's true. But you're right, though. Like the thing that I think a lot of people forget and make the mistake of is they all kind of think that they're Heath Ledger, and there are so many more stories of people going like, well, that incredibly successful franchise that's very meaningful to an entire generation, forget that.
Yep.
I'm going to move on to other things, and you never see them again.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And by the way, at the point that American Pie hit, I had been acting for 15 years and had already been on Broadway and done a primetime television series and had done some really great things, and they had all gone away. Like I had done these things that at the time I was like, oh, this is my big break. And then a year later, I'm, auditioning for voiceovers and not getting them. You know what I mean? So I think that was really great for me, because by the time American Pie and the success and American Pie's success happened, I had already sort of, I don't know, my expectations were, I don't know, I just felt like this could go away. I just had a sense of appreciate this now.
Yeah.
Take advantage of it, because this could all go away. This is a very fickle industry, and let's exploit it, Be smart, try to be smart about the choices that you make. Don't do stupid things, I could tell you the reason I have for doing each of the movies that I did, but yes, they were all kind of in the vein of the character that I played in American Pie. It's not, I wasn't, trying to be like, okay, screw this, now I got to become this guy.
Right.
So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I guess I didn't realize how much work you had done before. I think that has to be, it probably saved you.
I think so, yeah.
In a lot of ways, because I can't imagine if that had been early in your career, American Pie, and you had gotten that level of success and it had just become normalized. Like, that's every story of every young actor that gets destroyed by the industry.
Yeah. Yeah, and there were, there was a lot of us in American Pie. Even though we were a cast of mostly unknowns, most of us had been in the industry for a while. Eddie K. Thomas, who played Finch in the movies, probably didn't know him before American Pie. Same with me. He and I have been auditioning together in New York City since he was 8 and I was 10. Is that right? He started when he was 8 and I'm 2 years older than him. Yeah, so I've known him since I was 10 years old. We were auditioning for everything. Same thing, everything, every day. We'd see each other on auditions. Natasha, of course, was a kid actor, and she was doing it. Allison had been on a Buffy, and so so I think a lot of us were sort of prepared, and it wasn't our first massive success in that way. Even Chris Klein had Election, happen, and
oh yeah, of course.
But no, I think I was better prepared than most young people who achieve that kind of success.
Yeah, because
of my history.
Yeah, and like sitting there going like that. Philosophy in every way of being like, this is fun right now, or we're getting all this opportunity right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's right now.
It's right now. And of course that played out for me. Like, of course, 30 years, I've had crazy ups and downs. I mean, that's what happens, And that's also why when you talk about fan interactions and people talking about it, that's also why I have an appreciation for it, because the fact that, I'm still here at all 30 years later, it's a reminder, like I'm still in it. People still recognize me. I'm still, doing the thing that I like. It's, because I could be, bagging groceries and people go, you look like the guy that was in that movie that I grew up watching. And then that's happening, and it's its own thing. So the fact that I'm still in this industry at all is, I'm grateful for it,
How do you start directing? How does one start directing? Like, how do you get out there and be like, no, I want to be the guy
who directs
now?
Yeah. It's funny. I was asking that question for a long time, and thought that I was going to need to be even more proactive than I was. I mean, at a certain point, it occurred to me that obviously I have to take matters, like, and also my agent and my team, who I had spoken to. I'd say it was the last 5 years or so in earnest that we had conversations where I said, I really want to direct. Like, let's really look for opportunities. I don't know what that means. Just read scripts, independence. Do you have writer clients? Like, what do you, like, let's, and also on my end, movies that I would act in, you know, relationships with producers, you know, putting the bug in their ear that that I want to direct, that this is something that I want to do, that I you know, to look at me in a different way, and kind of just trying to sort of make little moves like that. You know, and I was probably going to, you know, do a short film or something, because I hadn't done anything. And so I was, you know, and probably shadow some director friends of mine in LA, and go sort of start that process. And then the script came to me. My agent found it, actually, and it was just for me to act in. And he read it and sent it to me and said, I think you're going to like this movie, and I think you're going to want to direct it. I think this could be the one. And so so we just started the process from there. And I went back to a producer who I knew that I wanted to direct, and who supported that idea, who thought it would be a good idea. And so I went back to him, and he was like, oh yeah, this is a good script, and I do trust you, and I do want to support you as a director. And so the pieces kind of fell into place. So that's how it came about. I mean, and it's luck. I mean, the fact that this script came to me at all is obviously just, you know, right time, right place. But yeah, I don't know. It was a question I was asking for a really long time.
Yeah.
Going, I don't, how do I do this? How does one do this, you know?
Especially like when you're known for one part of the industry, and it's like, no, I want to try this. By the way, the movie's called Untitled Home Invasion Romance, which is available now digitally, Prime, YouTube, Apple TV, Google Play. Jason Biggs is not only the director, also starring in the movie. That's the other thing. First-time director / star.
Yeah.
Do you have to figure out, like, how do I navigate directing myself?
Yeah, absolutely. And I was a pain in the ass to work with.
It's gotta be. What was worse for you, dealing with yourself as a director or as an actor?
Actor. I wouldn't come out of his trailer. I mean, do you see how I switched? But I went his. I wouldn't come out of his trailer.
It's a weird thing that happens.
It's a weird thing. Yeah, it was difficult. I mean, you know, the difficulty really was because I just didn't have the luxury of being able to watch playback as often as I would have liked. You know, we just had real constraints of money and therefore time. So I couldn't, you know, go and watch it after each take and go, oh, let me see, you know, so I'd have to do a couple of takes and then kind of go think, you know, say, I think that one, let me watch that one. That one might have been the one. And, but it was also, you know, me telling other people as well, like trusting other people. You know, my producer and my DP were on the monitor, and other actors in scenes with me. The craft service person, if you were walking by, if you saw me and you were like, that was a bad take, Biggs, tell me. Yeah. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll take notes from anybody. But also, I think it helped that while this movie, like I said earlier, while the movie I think is a bit, you know, unexpected for me in terms of genre, and the role itself was kind of in my wheelhouse. You know, I think the rest of the movie, and I also don't think it's my movie, my character's movie. I think it's Megan Rath, who plays Susie. I think it's her movie. It's her character that goes on this crazy journey that has these big changes, and just really awesome character. And so for my character, I didn't have to like figure a whole lot out. And so I was able to really work with Megan on figuring what her sort of stuff was. And so I was able to sort of focus more on directing than my performance, I guess.
Right.
Basically, I phoned in my performance,
which is
what
great.
I'm saying. Yeah,
which
is what I've always done.
Because there's not a director to complain about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? What do you get, like,
what am I going to do?
Right.
What am I going to do? Yell at myself?
Right. The director said it was fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great. Move on. Let's move on.
That's right. That's 100% right. Do you have to displace, like when you're looking at your own scenes and kind of directing yourself, I feel like it'd be much easier. Like, I can't look back or listen to anything that I'm doing. But I can within 5 seconds, like, look at what somebody else is doing and go, what if you did this? What if you did that?
Yeah.
Like, I can't do that for myself. Do you have to kind of displace?
There's a little bit, totally, a little dissociation that happens, and kind of go, you kind of have to take a step back and not look at it like, because I would watch performances of myself in the past and have a different sort of look at it with a different lens, through a different lens. And this was like, I got to take a kind of step back and just look at it like, does this make sense in the context of the scene? Does it make sense opposite that performance? You know, in the past, I would just be like, was that a funny delivery? Was my line good? Did I do good? It was very more self-centered, you know?
And I bet too, as the director, even directing yourself, because you're worried about the whole movie, you become less self-centered around your performance.
That's it. No, that's exactly right. So yeah, I was able, I think, to sort of zoom out a little bit and kind of take in the whole sort of, the scenes as a whole, the movie as a whole, as opposed to just my performance, which is what I would normally do. Yeah.
Well, you spent 5 years like trying to do this and trying to find an opportunity to do this, and you finally get the opportunity. Is there a pressure that goes along with that to be like, I have to, because otherwise if I do a bad job, I'm going to look like a fool. I've been asking for this and trying to convince people that I'm capable.
That's part of the reason why it's only been the last 5 years that I think I've been really looking in earnest, because I've been afraid to do it, because I'm afraid of failure. Yeah, 100%. Well, and also because I've achieved success as an actor at such an early age. Mm-hmm. And I know what my lane is, and I know what I'm good at, and I know my limitations. I mean, I've stepped out sometimes. I've taken some risks, but not many on the acting side. I've taken some, for sure, and tried to do different things. But for the most part, they've been very calculated risks. And it's also, the risks have been taken on a sort of smaller scale, I guess, right? And so this directing something felt like, a big unknown. I had confidence, certainly when it came to, I thought that I could contribute when it came to working with actors. But on the photographic side of things, the technical side of things, I felt like I still had a lot to learn, and I was really nervous. And so, I just was afraid of falling on my face and then never getting another opportunity to do it again. And then, so that's why I think it took me as long as it did, even to sort of really even say to my agents, like, hey, let's find something to direct. I'm ready. I want to do this. And then when I got the opportunity, and the script was great. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't want to I could screw this up.
And it's on me to screw. Everything else is great.
Everything else is great right now. And it had a great cast, and it is really on me to really screw this up. And it was totally scary. And honestly, I don't think I really allowed myself to sort of pat myself on the back and even really like the movie, truly like it, until a few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've always I've been proud of myself that I made this happen. Yeah. That I directed a movie, that it happened, that I was able to do it at all. Very proud and very grateful that I got the opportunity. But I've been working in a bit of a vacuum, of course, as you do. Particularly, you leave set and you're in the editing room with your editor, and you're kind of in this little bubble. But yeah, I don't think we had a screening a couple of weeks ago with people who were not just industry folks, not just people who I pay to say I'm great.
Right.
And so there were like regular folks in there fans, movie fans who came in, and they just loved it. Like, it was a great response, laughing in all the right places.
That's the right
energy.
The parts.
I know where I wanted people to laugh. I got and it was just. And I really exhaled and just kind of said, oh, okay, I think I did it. I think I did it, I mean, it's obviously all very subjective. People may hate it, people may whatever, but there was just a moment I had watching the movie that time after 3-year process or 2-year process where I said, oh, I think I made something okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mess it up.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think you need a real audience, and you need that separation, I think, most of all.
Totally. And I hadn't, and that's exactly right, Sam. I hadn't seen it in months.
Right.
I had gone from seeing it every day and just being so damn close to it. How do you get any perspective at all? I just got, I hadn't seen it in months.
Yeah.
And then to see it for the first time in that long with an audience, a real audience, it was really special. And so now as I sit here, I can go, oh yeah, I didn't. It's something. I did something.
Were you able to get it out of your head, in those months? Were you able to just go back, be with the family, get the story out of your head, get the project out of your head, get it all out of your head, and then kind of revisit it? Or was it always kind of back there?
Both. Yeah. I think it was always, it never left completely, but I was able to sort of compartmentalize a little bit and kind of, go back to life. Because also I had, it disappeared for a long time. I mean, I have 2 smaller kids, and since I've had my kids, this is the longest I've been gone. And then, I come back from filming and I'm in the editing suite for another 6 months, and then it's still, I've just been consumed and development before that, and so I've been really not present for the longest amount of time since I've been a parent, and so it was important, obviously, that I get back to that. But of course, it was still, a little bit in the back of the head, and then, Paramount bought it, and which was fantastic. But I don't know if you heard, but Paramount was in the news in the last year.
Yeah. All good stuff.
Some changes over there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Some change. The type of changes where all of a sudden decisions could be revisited.
Exactly right.
And you go, that's not the funnest thing in the world.
That's not the most. It's certainly a little stressful.
Right.
I think
that is one of those things. And you can't. How old are your kids?
12 and 8.
So even at that age, you can't explain to them
No. There's a transition. David Ellison is coming in, and he's buying it from Sherry Redstone, and it's this whole thing, and so it might put some of our movies in purgatory. We're going to see the financing arm at Paramount that did our movie, and they're just like, I'm sorry, all I did was ask if I could have my iPad.
Right.
Why are you telling me this, Dad? I just want to.
So that doesn't justify why you yelled at me more for going to bed on time. Like, this is the stress,
Yeah. I just asked, why did you hit me? I just said, why did you hit me? And that's your reason?
Yeah. Who is Ellison? What? Who? Yeah, it really is. But it's probably, I know in my life it becomes very centering when you are stressed with something that is work related, and you get around your kids, and you feel that stress, but you also look at them and realize that
does it really matter?
Right. The fact that I can't explain this to them in a legitimate way is because
says a lot.
And it's not a legitimate thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I got to get over this. This is actual real life happening.
Yeah. And I'll add just a little nuance to that, because I do believe it is all relative. It is our livelihood. It is serious. But
yes.
There are definitely more serious things.
Right.
And
also to your point, when you're creating something, as a director does even more so, it's
your baby.
It's your baby.
Yeah.
You should be passionate about it.
Totally.
If you're not passionate about it, I turn it off when I go home. That's not great.
No, and it's at the end of the day, there is a lot of money involved. This was a small indie.
Yes.
Okay, but $5 million is still $5 million, and someone's trusting me to be the leader of that $5 million endeavor.
Right, and I think people don't oftentimes, because it's impossible to relate to if you're not, who in real life is responsible for somebody's $5 million.
Exactly.
And would ever understand that kind of pressure. It's not
totally.
It's not a real thing.
Totally, but then you go home and you go, it's a movie.
Right.
It's a movie, and, entertainment is of consummate importance.
Yeah.
I really believe that,
I agree.
Especially right now,
I would
particularly of the comedic sort.
Sure.
And
escapism is valid.
Escapism is very valid.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you go home and my kid was sick recently, really sick, and everything's fine.
Good.
But you go, yeah, what?
This is
the thing.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Yeah. And then you go, yeah. Years from now, they won't go, you weren't by my bedside, but I'm really.
But at least
really happy your movie got made. I'm really thrilled for you that
That's exactly
the film
right.
came out.
It's exactly right.
The film.
Exactly right.
Untitled Home Invasion Romance.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Dad. I was definitely getting an NG tube put up my nose, conscious as an 8-year-old. And but I'm glad you took that Zoom about a marketing plan for your movie.
Yeah.
Glad that happened.
That really is the balance, right? It's figuring out what is the exact line, because it is. I think it is on you to go to the line.
Yeah,
go
totally.
right to the line.
Totally.
If there are things where it's you know what, I should be focused on this work thing, or I should be focused on this creative thing, or my kids should see me being passionate about a thing.
Yep.
But you do need to develop the discipline of going that's it, that's the line.
This is the line.
We're not crossing this.
And everyone, it's different for everyone.
100%.
Right? But there, you should have a line. I think that's actually fantastic advice in general. People ask me all the time, what's your advice for people coming up? And I was I don't know, but that's something I'm going to steal, because it's very true. It's what is that balance, and where everyone has a line. Find it. And by the way, it can move. It can move depending on your life circumstances and
100%.
Also the job and whatever, but find the line and then respect it.
Yeah, there are people who are you need to have work-life balance. You should be going on more vacations. I'm miserable on vacations.
Right,
I don't like
right.
vacations.
That's not your thing.
I don't want that.
Right.
You know
right,
what I mean? And
right.
it doesn't make me feel better.
Totally.
I feel worse.
Yep.
But the line's over here for me. Is
Exactly. And it is a little bit about, sort of the immediate satisfaction versus, what will this feel like in the future? You're kind of, which is hard to do, but when you have, you said you do have kids,
I do.
right? Yeah. So when you have kids and you go, is this something that's going to come up in therapy for them?
Absolutely.
That's sort of I come back to that a lot. I'm like, okay, when I can't when I'm in this moment and I'm like, no, I have to do this thing and this is important and I can here's my list of priorities. Then you go, wait, will this come up?
Right.
Is he going to talk about this in 15 years?
Right.
And if I think that's possible, maybe I need to revisit my priority list.
Or sometimes you just go, okay, if my kid told somebody that I was doing exactly accurately what I am doing, would I look at that person straight in the face and go like, that's fine, right?
That's great. That's a great barometer.
Right, because normal people would just look on, what were you doing?
What? Yeah.
No, because the edit should be in.
Yeah. I was told it had to. No? Okay.
They said it was important.
Yeah, so
I guess I could have done the next day.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's
tricky though.
It's a
tricky.
centric thing, especially for you, who's been in show business like all your life. Was there a period of did you always have one foot into real life, or was there sort of when you got married and had kids, did you have to kind of restructure and recalibrate?
I think I've always had one foot in real life, and that was also, I think, a benefit of the way my career unfolded as a kid. Because I would come into, and it was also like it's literally I lived 8 miles away in New Jersey, could see the skyline from my house. So close but so far away. So I would be living the life of a sort of quote unquote normal kid in New Jersey, go to public school, try to have normal friends, even played some sports, and then I would come into New York City. And I would work on set amongst mostly adults, and I'd be living this very adult life and be getting paid real money and be living this other life. And so it was kind of this, split life for so long. But I always had a foot in what I would consider sort of real life, you know? And I think that helped me immensely as I got older and continued to work in this business. And so, yeah, I've always, but that, it doesn't mean I'm perfect at it, because there's always been times I've had to sort of reassess and recalibrate and go, wait, am I doing too much here, too little here? And, and then there's guilt, and, my wife works and struggles with it too. It's very real, even more real for moms, I would argue, in a lot of ways. And so it's, we're always kind of reassessing and going, are we doing the right amount? Because also you want to be happy. I can't be a good dad if I'm miserable because I'm giving up all the things that I want to do.
And that's in show business too, right? You see these kids that get pushed into show business because their parents' dreams didn't come true.
That's it. Living vicariously.
And they're miserable too.
They're living vicariously through their kids, and those kids are miserable. And actually, that was another benefit. My parents are crazy in their own way, and I, whatever. But one thing I will say that they never did was force me to do it. It was like it never was expected to even become what it became. It was my older sister was in this dance group in Jersey. She was really good. They would travel around. A lot of the other girls, their moms would take them into New York to get agents and managers and try to be on Broadway. Like that was it. My sister at 10 years old, she's 7 years older than me, was like, I want to do that. My parents were like, I guess if you work, you could save money for college. Like we can't afford to put 3 kids through college. Maybe that's a thing,
right?
And it became a thing. She started working in commercials, and you go, oh shit, okay, maybe she could go to college. And then I came along, and her agent was like, does Jason want to go out? I could put him on commercials. And anyway, it's just
he can also go to college.
He can also go to college. And literally, I made money for college. The irony, of course, being I've since dropped out of 2 colleges and have 12 non-transferable credits to my name. But like that's how. So my parents were never like, you got to do this for me, Yeah. It just was never that. And again, being in Jersey and being, having that foot in reality, they worked jobs. My mom worked nights. Like it wasn't glamorous.
But the fact that they were also healthy enough to be like, yeah, the kids are going to make money, but we'll use the kids' money for the kids' life.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. No, they had very great boundaries around it. They really did. And I mean, it's weird. When I turned 18, I had zero money in the bank, but I assume it all went. No, I'm kidding.
to good stuff
they
for you.
Said. I mean, I guess it all went to that one semester at NYU. I guess.
Very expensive.
NYU was very expensive at the time.
Yeah.
No, they really put it away from me and never touched it, and it was such a. It enabled me actually that when I went to LA. After dropping out of 2 colleges, and I went to LA in 1997 to go out there for a TV show. The show, I did 13 episodes, and it was canceled.
What was the show?
It was called Total Security, a Stephen Bochco show. You know, remember Stephen Bochco? Prolific producer who did NYPD Blue.
Of course.
Hill Street Blues.
Yes, of course.
And Jim Belushi starred in it, and James Remar, and I was cast into the 3rd episode. And so I literally was, in the span of 1 week, I was going to Montclair State University and working part-time at the Gap Kids Baby Gap combo store in the Garden State Plaza. And I auditioned on a Tuesday, I believe, in New York for this show, and was in LA on Thursday reading for Stephen Bochco. And came back, and then on Sunday flew back out to LA to start filming my first episode on Monday. In under 1 week, I went from Montclair State student, part-time worker at Gap Kids, to being having a parking space on the Fox lot and working in a primetime series. The show was abominable, and it was canceled. It was canceled immediately, but it got me out to LA.
And it's kind of great though that I'm glad for you that it got canceled and was horrible because. Like, you see how fast it can change.
Totally.
And then how fast it can change.
Exactly.
Right?
Like, it was like the most wild. I was like, oh, my God, my dream has come true. And then it was like, oh, it's gone. But that was a real defining moment for me when it was canceled, because it was like, oh, now I'm out here. Maybe this wasn't about that show being this massive hit for me. It was about getting me out to Los Angeles finally on my own for the first time, and being able to actually, in earnest, try to find work as an LA actor, you know, and because that had always been sort of my goal. Like, it was, every New York actor is like, I gotta get to LA, pilot season. And because I had that money in the bank that was supposed to go to college, I was able to stay in LA for a while and not have to wait tables and audition. And American Pie was a few months after that.
Hollywood has got it all figured out. They go like this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you guys a bunch of money, except then you're going to lose work, and all the money that we just gave you, you're going to infuse it back into the local economy so that you can stay here to try to get more work.
That's it.
It's such a great cycle.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It really is genius.
It's evil genius.
It's what's evil,
genius. It's genius. Yeah. It's so true.
Well, a lot of genius is inherently evil. It's
true. It's hard to escape.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. The movie is Untitled Home Invasion Romance. It's available now on digital, Prime, YouTube, Apple TV, Google Play. Get it everywhere you get digital movies. And yeah, I mean, I was just thinking that, like, part of the benefit, I'm sure, to being out there in LA was realizing, like, being a working actor can be a real thing.
Yep.
And I wonder, you're probably experiencing that now, realizing, like, I directed this movie. I've got the movie out there. People are seeing it now. Directing movies for me is now
maybe a real thing.
Right?
Yeah,
I've done it.
I think so. I haven't quite fully allowed myself to go there yet. I think if I get my next movie, then I think I'll be able to say, oh, okay, I'm a director. I feel like I'm still a little. Yeah, I just don't know. We'll see. It used to be, there was a time that, directors for hire was a thing. And I mean, look, I came up at a time when I was just an actor for hire. I would wait by the phone for an audition. And then when I got it, I'd do my work. I'd go in, I'd audition and wait by the phone again for a callback. And that was my process. The generation after me are all creators. They come up with these movie cameras in their hands, and they can learn how to edit, and everyone knows how to create and develop and write and all this stuff. And those are skill sets I just never had.
Right.
And so I'm a step behind. And so, maybe if I had directed this movie 10, 15 years ago, when there were directors lists and studios were like, we have this project and we need to put a director on it. And now everyone just creates their own stuff, really.
Totally.
Directors are attached to projects, in the incubation period. So so I just need to continue to be proactive. I need to find my next opportunity, and trust that and hope that it will happen, trust that it'll happen. And, but yeah, I think part of me, until I get that next opportunity, because I know lots of people that have directed one movie.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it sucks that you get that first step, but you're like, but it's only the first step.
Which is a bummer. And again, I totally, if this is my only movie, I will always be proud that I directed a movie. Like,
yes.
Hell's yes. It's awesome. It's badass. I do want to be a director, though. I would like to make a new career out of it. I still want to act, but I would like to do more directing.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know too many, particularly actors, who have directed just one movie.
Well, let's get another one.
You know?
Let's all support Untitled Home Invasion
Thank you.
Romance.
Yes, please.
Support
please.
that. We can get another one.
Yes.
Congratulations
Thanks,
on this.
Thanks, man.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And just in case you think you haven't made an impact, Mike has told us that one day, should he ever have children, the one most important lesson, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, is the last thing you could ever do on this planet is ever go to college as a virgin. You can't, can you?
No, they're going to give you hell in the dorms. You're going to be a fucking loser.
Thank you. Jason, you're the best.
Sam, thanks, man. Mike, you're the best.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
Introducing Bennington on Faction Talk 103 and On Demand, the first father-daughter talk show of its kind. Ron's the father, Gail's the daughter. Imagine the look on your loved ones' faces when a satellite beams the Bennington's voices directly to your mind. So don't delay. Listen to Bennington now on Faction Talk 103 and On Demand on the SiriusXM app.
This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
It's Austin Cindric. Joey Logano.
Michael McDowell.
Denny Hamlin.
This is Austin Dillon. The Daytona 500 is coming.
It's NASCAR's biggest race.
When you think of races you want to win,
Daytona is #1 on every driver's list.
It can define a career.
For the rest of my life, I'll be known as a Daytona 500 champion. The Daytona 500.
Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
On SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90.
And the SiriusXM app.
There's no race like the Daytona 500. It truly is the great American race. Go.
It's official, sports fans. First Things First is a hit.
First Things First is a good mix of analysis and total ridiculousness.
That is unbelievable. I'm all ears. Nick, Drew, and Wilds are the MVPs of sports shows.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid.
I kind of want to be Mahomes, or at least Kelsey.
Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow, and my husband Ryan died when he was 35 years old, when my two sons were 4 months old and 4 years old. And although we never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance for either of us, the unexpected happened. And with the financial security that the life insurance policy set me up with, I was able to not only take care of the practical stuff, which is really important, like paying the bills, but most importantly, I was able to focus on my grief, my mental health, and my two kids. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. And there's no blood tests, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage just by answering a few simple medical questions online.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/quote. That's ETHOS.com/quote.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way. Anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino.
Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Imagine you're on vacation with your sweetheart. You gaze into her eyes and you see a beautiful sunset. You're in love. What if you could feel that way every day, or at least be reminded of that in love sunset vacation feeling? You can with my brand new Sunset 24 karat gold dip rose. Picture it, a rose that perfectly captures the sunset hues, going from deep purple to vibrant pink to soft orange. It's nothing like you've ever seen before. In my opinion, this is one of the most special roses we've ever produced in the last 45 years. Hi, it's me, your pal, Steven Singer. Yeah, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. I'm here to make your Valentine's Day romantic, unforgettable, easy, and fantastic. Gift her the colors of the setting sun with my new Sunset 24-karat gold dip rose for just $89. Free shipping, personalized love note from you, guaranteed for life. Visit me at the other corner of 8th and Walnut in Philly, the Village of Newtown, Bucks County, or at IHateStevenSinger.com.
The NBA's best will be in Los Angeles for All-Star Weekend. Luka stepping back for the win. He got it! And SiriusXM NBA Radio has your all-access pass.
Live from All-Star Weekend, Anthony Edwards.
Feel like I'm making that jump, taking myself to the next level.
The three-point and slam dunk contest and the 75th NBA All-Star Game. Got it! At the horn! Nikola Jokic! Your home for All-Star Weekend is NBA Radio. On-site coverage begins tomorrow at 2 Eastern on Channel 86 and in the car on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family. But my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test. Just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. Ethos.com/free.
Are you romantically in love with your cell phone carrier? Heart emoji. I've never heard anyone say that they love paying over $1,000 a year for cell service. Chuck McDowell here to save you money and find true love with Red Pocket Mobile. Forget everything you think you know about cell carriers. Red Pocket Mobile has reinvented cell phone service with better coverage, better rates, and better service. With premium 5G plans starting at just $10 a month, you're guaranteed the best combination of service and pricing, period. Plus, Red Pocket gives you not one, but all 3 major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage ever. And you get to keep your phone and number. Now that's something to fall in love with. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get 1 locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
In shady times, let there be light and let there be drag. RuPaul's Drag Race is back with a glowing new season, and you can watch all the queens shine on MTV with Philo. Philo's the most affordable way to watch the new season live and has everything a true superfan needs in one subscription. Get all the top channels, including MTV, VH1, TLC, and BET. A library of over 85,000 movies and shows, and a way to save all your favorites and rewatch them for a year. All for just $33 a month. Access to HBO Max Basic with ads plan, AMC Plus, and Discovery Plus is also included in the core package. And best of all, if you sign up today at philo.tv, you'll get $8 off your first month. There can only be one winner on the all-new season of RuPaul's Drag Race on MTV. So sign up at philo.tv. That's PHILO.TV to find out who.
Here's Mike.
Okay.
This perfectly describes Mike. Jason Biggs walks in.
There's no water.
And the first thing he does is he's frantically going into that suitcase to get water. It's all business.
It's like, dog.
Man, it's all business.
It's for you, dog.
Tom Brady. Do your job.
Really?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's how you get goated. The only way. And then
There's no water.
There's no water. What if Mr. Biggs is thirsty?
Hey, we have a guest. They need to be hydrated.
They do need to be hydrated. They're not going to walk into this studio and be dehydrated. Never. Not with Mike Montone on duty.
I'm talking into a microphone with a parched mouth.
No. You can't have that dry mouth sensation. And plus we do the Fiji waters here. That's the one thing I insist upon. We do the Fiji waters here, and multiple times guests have left this studio. They ask, "Can I take the water with me?" And then they make some comment about having the fancy waters. They love it.
A high-end operation.
Well, we treat celebrities like celebrities here. They're A-listers, especially at Pie Fucker.
Damn right.
No, that's a compliment, isn't it, Mike?
It is.
Were you very excited? Once the dust cleared and you realize the water has been set, wait a second. My hero is here. The one who fucked the pie.
Although, I mean, my favorite character from the entire series is actually the assistant lacrosse coach.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We'll work on
that next.
You get him in.
Of course.
You don't score until you score.
I thought Stifler would be the one, but it's the assistant.
Well, yeah,
sure.
I mean, who do you think would have been a big influence in Stifler's life?
No, the assistant lacrosse coach. For sure. And you want to go to the root, ultimately. But, of course, Jason Biggs is the glue that held it all together. Our protagonist, as it were.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. He's the Mayana.
That is true. And I feel like... Were you surprised when you found out that he had not seen the 4 straight-to-DVD American Pie releases?
A little bit. I mean, seen, you know. It takes a lot of dedication to pursue all of those.
You recognize that?
Yeah, especially, you know, the latest release was Girls Rule, which came considerably later than some of the other ones.
What's the plot of American Pie Girls Rule?
It's a female Stifler cousin.
So when you said we have to find out what happens with the Stifler family, you weren't lying.
No, the straight to DVD, and then I think that one might have been a Netflix. They all follow the Stifler family.
Oh, good. But Sean William Scott is not in all of them, or he is?
No, I don't think he's in any of them.
They just bastardize his name.
Well, Shooter McGavin is in one of them.
Oh, and is he a Stifler?
He is, yeah. He's a father of Stifler's cousin.
So that makes him Stifler's uncle?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, is that right?
And he's incredibly dismayed when he finds out that his son has been faking sick to stay home and masturbate.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
No, because Stiflers don't fake sick to beat dick. They cut class to get ass.
Of course. Well, that's obvious.
Yeah.
And you learned that from the film?
Yeah, there's a very important distinction there.
Yeah, no, I get there's 2 separate things. How are you going to do one when you're doing the other? You can't do both.
Certainly.
Yeah, that's right. So what happens in American Pie, and when did American Pie Girls Rule come out?
2020.
2020. Okay, so that is very recent. That's the pandemic watch.
Yeah. So the female Stifler is like sexually extorting a school administrator.
Ah, so she is as sex obsessed as the males are,
and manipulative too.
Wow. The whole family's.
I guess so.
Yeah, they're all very sexual in nature. It's weird that there's not one person in that family that's like, it's not really my thing.
Well, I think the Stifler cousin who was faking sick to tug dick,
right,
was the least sexual. He was a tad virginal.
I see.
And he was going off to look at colleges and find out what it was all about, and that wound up being a somewhat transformative experience.
Is that because of college culture?
Yeah, well,
yeah, I mean,
this was all taking place back when you could still have fun on campus. It wasn't all. It's not
happening anymore.
No. Now it's all sit-ins and Hamas and what have you.
I'm sorry about that, Danielle. Is that what your experience was? Mainly sit-ins and Hamas, you said? Yeah, okay.
Verbatim.
I love Hamas.
Verbatim. Period. But then in Girls Rule, the lady Stifler, she uses her sexuality to her advantage.
Yeah, and it's the guys that we got to know during the original 4, and then all that, they are replaced by a cadre of females who are coming of age themselves.
But you'll still enjoy,
of course. Yeah.
Right. Do you feel like there's diminishing returns, or do you feel like not so much? Some are quite good.
It's just a different thing than the original.
Right. And you could take that separately. You don't sit there and compare.
No, you can have. I highly recommend people go and sit down, especially in the winter. You're not going out. There's 6 feet of snow everywhere.
Oh, it's so cold.
Football season's over.
I can't believe that. It sucks.
Watch some American Pie.
There's no practice on.
Which specific American Pies?
I mean, if you haven't
DVD releases,
if you haven't seen them all, just do all of them. If you've seen up through Reunion, then dabble in the straight to DVDs.
So when people say American Reunion is the last American Pie, you go, that's
it's not true.
Yeah, that's.
Although, I mean,
that's not true.
Yeah, it depends where you put, because
He does a Kid Rock video.
That's right. That's not. I'd like to. I flew my DJ in because I wanted to tell you fake news from the media right now. We got to tell these libtards, American Reunion is not the final produced film.
Yeah, I think the straight to DVDs came out in the in between Wedding and Reunion.
Even that.
And then I think Girls Rule came out after that.
Post Reunion. That's right. That's right. Yeah. And Eugene Levy is in a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Shermanator makes an appearance.
Love
as well.
the Shermanator.
Yeah, I believe he's a school guidance counselor.
Well, that's a wacky turn of events, isn't it? Who would have thought?
Yeah, I believe he's a school guidance counselor who sentences a younger Stifler brother to a summer at band camp. And
oh my God!
It's during that summer that Stifler actually forms bonds with the band geeks that he thought he had nothing in common with.
So lessons are learned.
Yeah.
Wow. But just the idea of the Shermanator is a guidance counselor who sends a Stifler to band camp. It's like, we are really, there's 2 drops left in the well. We need every last bit.
Explore.
Right.
Explore the universe.
Right.
There are 9 movies.
9 total?
Yeah, it's American Pie, American Pie 2,
Right.
American Wedding. That's
Right.
1999, 2001, 2003. Then, Mike, you're right. It's Bandcamp in 2005, The Naked Mile 2006, Beta House 2007,
Beta
The
House
Book of
rules.
Love 2009.
Book of Love?
And then Reunion in 2012, and then this newer one, American Pie Girls Rule 2020.
So there are 9.
Yeah, the Book of Love, Sam, you may remember in the original American Pie, that's how Kevin learns to perform cunnilingus.
That's right. And they said this one other joke from the first movie. We can really flesh this out into a full feature.
Yeah, so what was in that book?
Well, I bet 90 minutes worth of uproarious comedy.
Learning how to make love.
That's right. Turns itself into a romp, doesn't it?
You think they just pick things out of a hat and they're like, this is the plot?
I mean, it's just whatever's in the movie. Like, whatever. Let's just, here's what they do. They shut their eyes and they scroll through the DVD chapters.
Mad Libs.
And then they put a DVD chapter on and they go, all right, find something in this scene that we can make a movie out of.
Who should be the guidance counselor?
Cinematic greatness.
And then they achieve cinematic greatness. 9 American Pie movies. Do you have all 9 on physical media?
Well, the straight to DVD would not have.
You have no choice.
The Netflix would not have made it because that's a streamer.
Oh, Girls Rule never made it to.
I wonder if it's available now.
You could probably find
Maybe
that.
a bootleg?
Oh yeah, one of those like.
And then
maybe Vinegar Syndrome should do something.
I'd like a nice box set with not the theatrical
4K.
releases, like the 5 that were not theatrical in 4K. You know, I'd buy it. That's the one way you'd get me to buy it. Make a very expensive, incredibly deluxe package.
I think my brother rented the straight to DVDs from our town video store and just never gave them back.
Gotcha.
So they are kicking around somewhere.
Gotcha. Luckily, those stores go out of business, and look who wins.
Now we just owned them. The Montones love the American Pie series.
That's great. Even John?
Probably like the first one.
Right, and then the following 8, maybe not as aware.
It's possible that he took my grandmother to see American Wedding, or that she might have. I think she went to see it with one of her friends because she saw the title and thought American Wedding. Won't this be nice?
She thought, yeah, nice.
Oh, like American Beauty.
Yeah.
And none of the Montones were there to smarten up Grandma.
No, I mean she had a pretty vicious sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
But then would be wildly offended by like a pie fucking movie.
I love that. I love that when you have somebody that has that sense of humor, and then you almost play. It's like Russian roulette. What's the one thing that she's gonna go? That's way out of line.
Yeah.
How could you ever think that was okay?
Yeah, but she would have explained in a very profane manner.
Sure. I love that. Wow. Well, I mean, it was great. Another dream comes true.
You're a real dream maker.
I do. That's a good point. I am a dream maker. I try to make dreams come true. You know, now I got to think.
What are you going to get for Troy?
For you?
Go harder.
Yeah.
We already did that.
Is Jimmy Savile still with us?
We already made a dream come true with Go Harder.
We did. That was actually our former intern D-Bag. He loved Go Harder. So we had him in.
So we got him Go Harder for his last day.
That's me. You know what I mean? That's me. I'm selfless like
You're
that.
a real one. You can get Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse would be huge.
I've met Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll get that new CEO of Disney. Well, I think
that'd be dope.
I think the one, and Troy's going to be the toughest nut to crack, because the one that I would want to get for Troy is Morrissey.
Oh,
I mean, that would be the
that would
moment.
never
right?
happen.
Yeah. That's what I would want.
You
think so?
Off. Yeah.
And I'd go like this,
He
Morrissey.
would be too sad.
And I would start it like I started with Kenny, like I started with Jason Biggs. I go, Morrissey, like this is Troy, like he absolutely loves you. And Morrissey would be like, yeah, right. No, he doesn't.
Nobody loves me.
does. How could I be loved?
I'm like, I have your lyrics tattooed across my chest.
Oh, please. Look at all the tattoos you have. You
You'll
don't
tattoo
love me.
anything.
I have to go. It's cold in here.
He would leave looking at the sausage on the table.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Yes, you walk right out.
Yeah.
Is that a summer sausage?
You have a summer sausage on the table for me. But would it be your dream come true if Morrissey walked in here and then left in a fit of rage because you left a summer sausage on the table?
Oh, it'd be so funny.
It would be, wouldn't it?
It would be funny.
And then for Travis.
Dennis Franz doesn't do interviews.
I mean, yeah, to an extent.
We already did it.
Nick Turturro?
Nick Turturro was cool.
Who was the one?
Kiefer was a lot of fun.
You were excited.
Kiefer was fun. Yeah, the only...
Then he spooned me in our photo.
That's right. Yeah, the only way to get Travis at this point is he's been here like long. Like, here's the other thing. Like, Troy's already met Brian Wilson.
Yeah, we've had our...
He's already met Ringo. Remember he was a dickhead to you and your dad?
Paul would be here.
Yeah.
I've been in the same area as Paul, but met him.
I feel like if I was like, okay, if I was orchestrating this, because it also is in terms of what's the most entertaining, it's 1,000% Morrissey for you. And I think it would have to be Eddie Vedder for you.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
I mean, I even on the after show, it's still my show, because the after show, I got Cal Ripken in.
I remember I was at Disney.
Oh, that's right. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Luckily, somebody got my photo signed.
And I was like, what, do you play baseball?
That would be fun.
Cal Ripken?
Yeah. But
Yes.
I've met him before.
You've met him before.
And he's such a nice guy.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. I think Eddie Vedder would probably be the one.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
And then I'd retire.
Wow, that
So
would be...
I've made everybody's
What about
dreams.
You
He's
need
met-
Avril Lavigne.
Have you met Avril?
I've met Avril.
Oh, my God. Michelle Branch?
I've never met Michelle Branch. I don't know if I'd be able
You've
to.
done it already. You met Kanye.
Yeah,
You always said that was your one.
Did you meet Ye, though?
I never met Ye. No, he was still Kanye. He was still Kanye. He was when people say I miss the old Kanye, that's the one I met.
I mean,
I met Kanye on You Don't Have the Answer Sway Day.
Oh, that's right.
And I got him to smile after. I'm the only person that day that got him to smile, and he smiled in my picture after he said, "You don't have the answer, Sway." That's huge.
Wow. You've done it though. You got Kanye. You have Jack White. You met Jay-Z. You went to a book signing.
I did meet Jay-Z at a book signing.
You've met Rob Zombie more times than he wants to take a picture with you for.
He wonders why. I've interviewed him multiple times. I'd love to have him in again.
I mean, at this point, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been a really long time.
Have you ever interviewed him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll come around for his new album.
I would love to have Rob Zombie in for his new album.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he comes through.
About Satan?
The Great Satan, I believe, is the name of the
He's
album.
on tour with Marilyn Manson, too.
That's perfect for the album. Yeah. Great Satan.
Would you talk to Marilyn Manson?
I would like to talk to Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Because, like...
What was if they're like, you could talk to Marilyn, but keep it fun and light?
Yeah, that's easy.
I'd be able to do it. I'd be like, Marilyn, how did you get cast on the Wonder Years to begin with as a kid? You know, you played Paul.
Yeah, I remember.
Paul in the Wonder Years. Yeah.
Did they really take out your rib?
Yeah, yeah. And if so, tell us why.
How you do that?
Yeah.
You're just a dream maker.
I mean, listen, yeah. Don't worry about me. You know what my dream is? To share the studio with the people that I do every single day. You guys right here. Now the hot dog's not here. You guys right here.
You thought of that days ago.
Yeah. Monday and Tuesday wasn't it for me, but today we're back to it. No, I'm going to start being like Morrissey. No, I don't need anything. No, I'm just here to give. I'm here to give, and you're all here to take from me.
Plus, we gave you a great surprise guest for your birthday. Your dad came in. What more could you want?
I probably would have seen him after the show.
Okay, maybe.
And then you had an interview.
Yeah. I would love to get him back.
I me too.
Yes, I did.
It all fell on your shoulders.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You guys did that for you guys. You guys wanted to see my dad.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't seen Mr. Roberts in a long time.
I talk to my dad every day. He's calling up.
I just wanted to see what was up with him.
He wants to. I got to fix his iPad or whatever. You know what I mean? I talk to him all the time.
Isn't that funny? We call him in and then all the weight falls on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Sam, go.
Every bit of it. Yeah. Go ahead, Sam. What do you want to ask? What? Okay. I mean, I didn't think the dinner conversation was suitable for the air, but apparently my crack production team thinks so. So,
here we are.
What'd you take the train here?
I thought it was great. Troy?
I thought it was great, and now I'd love to have him back in.
I thought it was great.
Because, we never asked him about Tabitha Soren.
That's right. He saw Tabitha Soren on the train. That's at least 20 minutes.
Which is so great, because that's literally the whole story.
We've heard it.
I saw Tabitha Soren on the train. Is the story.
I'd like to hear it from his mouth.
I would think it'd be great.
Yeah.
Danielle, could we make video of that?
Clip that out.
Thumbnail says it's the YouTube version. It's like 12 minutes long. The thumbnail says the Tabitha Soren story.
You know, it'd be great.
What?
Get her in studio?
Have them reunited.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I saw you on the train one time.
And she's like, no, I don't remember.
I don't remember. Because here's how it would go. She'd go
here's Kurt Loder.
She'd go like this. I literally have never taken the Metro North. And you go, guess it was someone else.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for coming by both. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll, are there any Ja Rule videos or whatever that we could watch? There's got to be something. Let's go back to Woodstock 99. I don't know. Were you there? No. Oh, okay. Thanks, Tabitha. Well, good. No, that's why I make dreams. I don't have them anymore.
You've literally fulfilled every one of your dreams.
What's there to do?
You've met every one of your idols.
Look at my day-to-day life. What's there to do? You know what we could do? We could have Sam open wrestling cards with Triple H again. You know what I'm saying? I did it. Oh, what if you got to go to Stone Cold's house? I did, and I pulled up with my friend Troy.
You've done every wrestler you'd want to do?
Have
you interviewed Bret Hart?
Yeah. And he called Eric Bischoff a maggot.
That doesn't sound like Bret Hart.
Yeah, I've interviewed Bret. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to dig somebody up from the grave or something. Or, here's the problem.
You haven't interviewed Vince.
Only in short form. I like press events. It'd be great to chop it up with Mr. McMahon. Highly controversial as well.
And The Rock.
Yeah,
you haven't done like a sit-down interview.
No.
That's coming, though.
Feels attainable.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any wrestler.
Vince would be a cool one.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Hopefully.
Maybe.
I doubt that.
Really? Is he still staying low? I think
he doesn't have anything
cleared, right?
He doesn't have anything he's promoting publicly.
Yeah, he's not promoting anything.
Okay.
Right at the moment, he's not promoting anything.
Is he coming back? I saw something rumor about that.
What?
To WWE?
Yeah.
As of now, no.
Oh.
No. I mean, look, wrestling is crazy, but no. Not even
rumblings.
Not even rumblings right now. But who's to say?
Yeah, you've done it all.
I've done it all. Now, my life is about giving now. Giving you your dreams. Okay?
And today, Mike was the lucky one.
That's right. Who knows when the next dream will be made. Now, however, my new thing is that since I've done it all, I expect lifetimes of servitude. And I hang, you know what I mean? It's like I will give you your dreams, but I will hang it over your head and eventually put you in compromising positions that you'll have to agree to and then later regret.
You're the giving tree with branches that smack.
That's right. I'm a thorny giving tree.
Undying loyalty.
That's right. All I ask for in return is undying loyalty, and everybody get on my plane and write your full government name down. Oh, look, this is what happened today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I hope you're here for it. Have a good one, everybody.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this. Faction Talks, Trump Nation.
You know, we talk a lot about ticketing and where your money goes. So I checked into this place, and the woman takes my credit card and says, there's going to be a $45 a night charge for a resort fee. So I said, so what is the $50 a night for? She looks up at me and she goes, it's kind of a hotel tax. And then she goes back down, looks at her computer, and she looks up at me and she goes, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of a scam.
Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunk. Weekdays, 3 p.m. East on SiriusXM's Faction Talk, Channel 103.
Charge your flip phone, touch up that eyeliner, and dive in to Alt 2K, the channel that delivers the 2000s alternative angst and the 2010s attitude that never goes out of style. Alt 2K, now on Channel 27 for a limited time and at home with the SiriusXM app on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
Go. It's official, sports fans. First Things First is a hit.
First Things First is a good mix of analysis and total ridiculousness.
That is unbelievable.
I'm all ears. Nick, Brew, and Wilds are the MVPs of sports shows.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid. I kind of want to be Mahomes, or at least Kelsey.
Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
Guys, if you want the greatest night of your life, I mean your best night ever, then you gotta hear this. There's a great ED pill out, and it's from the makers of Viagra. It's their ED pill called Viagra AGV, and it's unbelievable. It works super fast in as little as 12 minutes and lasts up to 12 hours. Plus, it's FDA approved and safe. You need to try it for yourself. It's unreal what it does to you. Viagra AGV crushes every other ED pill, and it's endorsed by the head of urology at the prestigious Cedar-Sinai